Hello and welcome to another episode of the Chaotic Minds. I'm your host, Devontae Ewing, aka DJ Thunderbase, and I am joined today with my co
Hello, guys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Henry Monty, also known as Mayhem the Hearts May. Say how you guys doing today?
Greetings and salutations. I am Dark Trooper coming from you live from a very tired on my couch.
Finner, you're muted.
What's up, everyone? Finway here. Happy to see you guys all again.
And very bearded.
Beard on the
Muted
left.
for pleasure.
And I am the Supreme Llama Overlord. Your slightly unhinged guide through tonight's, fuck, now I gotta redo it because there's Ives. Ives, you go and then I'll fit now.
Slightly?
Slightly unhinged guide through this beautiful train wreck of a podcast we'll have tonight.
Lightly?
Damn it, Llama. And you're right. Ives,
I was really hoping that a train would come through at that exact moment. Just for the record.
give me 5 minutes. All right. And last but not least,
Oh, me? Okay. I live in a constant state of void. Because,
What?
What?
I'd like to visit your void if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Damn it,
God,
I'm
Mama.
I would like to visit my void anytime you want.
Whoa.
Damn it, Ives.
Hey, look, I am available to deliver a load anytime to the void.
Damn it, Llama.
Oh my God, damn it, Llama.
innuendo.
Oh,
We just started.
chaotic minds, people. Enjoy it.
This
If
is
you
what
want, you
get
can
for
give me a
being
handoff
on
load in it.
roots.
Damn it, Llama.
Oh, come on, dude.
It takes two with me. All right. On that note, Thunderbase Studios.
I think he's in shock.
Well, on that note, we are going to get started with how we always start things relationships with Mayhem Heartsmate.
Always fill the void.
Agreed.
Oh, come
Damn
on.
it,
I've got a
Llama.
lot of voids for you.
Whoa.
Damn it, Ives.
Oh, that video clip is a representation of how I feel right now.
When you're trying to imitate dial-up. I'm joking. Disclaimer for everybody here. For those
Can I stick it up my bum?
I mean you could. May hurt because
All the edges?
It has spikes.
no lube.
Who are fights?
Not
Anyway.
the fun kind of spikes, the bad kind of spikes.
Wow.
Wow. So when it comes to relationships,
So we have an issue. Our stream keeps telling me it's full, and we have someone trying to. I do believe we have Dom trying to jump in.
we should have something change out soon.
We don't have this. We don't have this on the pro segment. That's why the restream watermark still appears. We
I
never set up a way to get this professional, so we only have a limited number of spots.
Llama will probably be in here for a short period of time because he's
He gets sleepy.
I mean, shit, I'll fucking go to sleep right now. I am definitely just I spent all day out in the sun. It was 90 degrees, 90 to 100, just
Yeah, you were
nonstop,
cooking.
10, 12 hours, whatever. So I'm totally cool with dipping out. Safety tip is scam protection. Wear a condom. Wrap your willy. Don't be silly. If somebody tells you not to wear a condom and that they're on birth control, that's a scam. So there you go. Wear the condom. There you go. I got my segment done.
all right. See you later, Llama. Damn it, Llama. The fuck, and welcome to Dom.
I mean, that sentence in itself. Welcome to Dom. That has a different connotation all on its own. But I'm out.
Damn it, Llama, but you're right.
As the man whose
right,
D&D character almost got killed by a necromancer.
Don't worry, we'll have someone dominate you. It should be hopping along soon. So Vision should be here shortly. On that note, as we stated and you see, communication is key to all relationships, friendships, such, and anything that's chaotic in general. Same thing with friendships and to workships and just random people you meet throughout life. Communicate accordingly. Don't just start fights. Don't just posture. Don't just try to act tough. There was a funny meme I saw. I should have just sent it to Thunderbase, man. It was funny as hell. It shows like a big buff gym dude meeting a chunky dude and bumping into him. Big buff dude's getting ready to fight. Like, what? And the chunky dude just raises his shirt up, shows his gun, going, do you really want to fight? And he's just like, hey, man, I'm just dancing. How you doing? And it's like, yeah, buff guy. Yeah, like, I get it. I'm the built guy, too. That's why I carry weapons, too, though. Because your muscles can only go so far. It just depends on how fast you move with them. So when it comes to communications, though, and or relationships, is like communicate accordingly and or be respectful much as possible and understand when someone's trying to get a point across. And let both sides speak. Don't let one side just be shunned out. Everybody should be allowed to communicate because sometimes it's better to let the person speak because it's called Operation Let Them Speak. Literally. Let people speak and dig a hole. Dig in a hole. Dig in. Which kind of hole? Oh, damn it, Ives.
The dwarves digging a hole. Dig a hole.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. All right, and we got a video we're gonna pull up from one of the VTubers I like to watch a lot. It's Alana or Elena, I think it is. She's very fun, little like fox girl or wolf girl VTuber.
Wolf Goal?
I've been listening to her for a while. She's pretty cool. And she's always talking about relationship stuff. And I'm kind of like sitting there going like, I want to bring up something with her. Cause like, I'm sitting there going, I've way more experience than everybody in her chat that talks. I'm sitting there going, damn, I'm like the master Iro here compared to all you guys on her chat. I'm just sitting there quietly going, you guys don't know. But all right, let's hit this. Subscribe to her as well. She is very funny. A smug Alana. I mean, she likes to talk shit. It's fun. At least she's honest. I'd rather you be honest. Honesty is best policy. Don't fake it. You can bring in Sage the Intelligent now. He is now ready. Please and thank you, Thunderbase Studios. Introduce yourself, my friend, before we start this off.
Greetings, everyone. Sorry for the lateness. I am Sage Intelligent, aka Dominant Visions, and I'm ready to open the third eye for tonight.
Damn it, Trooper.
You're not forgiven.
Who asked
How
you?
rude. I forgive you, Dom, because I love you. All right, hit it, Thunderbase.
That's Fenrir saying that he loves me. Thank you, dude.
He said on the record. You all heard it.
No, I said.
Some clips. It went viral. Let's watch it. Are you ready? Yeah, brace yourself.
Right here is going to fall in love.
Hey.
Okay, I really like that now.
Oh, shit. It
He
looks kind of
was
like
the-
my female
I got
character, Alicia Snowwolf.
Okay, that's not good. That's bad.
I learned habits from him. We were a perfect storm.
Okay, that's
But there's
bad.
also a lot of love there. That
Mila Kunis?
YouTubers like the fuck. Just-
Drug addict and an alcoholic, but there was a lot of love there.
Wow.
Yep. You heard it here first, chap.
it was also a deeply scary time in my life. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Can you share some of those habits?
day drinking a bottle of wine before bed every night. He at that point I had never done a drug, and that was like when I was like,
Guys, remember how to get women? Start doing drugs. A bottle
Hey,
of
you
night?
know, it's fucking with you. He's fucking with you on that. But no, really, don't. This girl that is in the interview right now, sadly, no, don't be like her. In that
Is that
way.
Mila
And,
Kunis?
No, I don't think so.
It looks
I don't know
like
who
It
that is,
looks
really.
like it. It looks like
It
her.
looks like her, but
It's not.
It's not.
It looks like Mila. It literally
It
looks
does.
like Mila
It
Kunis.
does, but it's
Pull
not
up a
her.
Pixel 4 and ask the pull up a
Melina,
Pixel 4.
she's much.
The face is familiar, but it's
This girl's also younger looking. This girl's younger too. Not trying to be some Melina. But she's about our age,
Hello?
at least my age.
I doubt it.
She sounds just like her, though. I
She
swear.
has to be.
Oh, there you go.
She has to be somewhere in a Gen Z era. She don't seem like that.
I have no clue.
Oh yeah, this
what
girl.
you guys
This
said,
girl
'cause
is like
I lost sound there.
millennial.
I have no idea who she is.
Yeah, because it's not. They say her name later, but it's not Melina Kunis.
I kind
They
of
say her
like
name
how that feels.
It's just she literally
Yeah,
talks about like
There's a lot of just
cheating and stuff and
it
everything.
was like the day
Gets
drinking
sued
thing.
for
That
it.
was when I was like, oh, you can drink the day after? Huh, I never really thought about that. But also, you know, those types of relationships are the most exciting. Like
It's exciting
No.
living a turbulent, unstable,
Ives, you're a woman.
not
Is that
fun,
exciting?
addicted
No,
life.
Ives,
Yes.
what is your womanly intuition on that question?
What, day drinking? No, day drinking is bad. You're drinking so
I-
much that. Oh, sorry, guys.
It's okay. I don't agree with the whole day drinking thing. If you have to resort to that, then there is issues, and you need to reevaluate yourself and that whole entire relationship.
I agree
Yeah,
with guys. If you're drinking so much that you're constantly drinking alcohol during the day, then the relationship is either extremely.
You should not
there's
become an
something wrong.
alcoholic to maintain a happy relationship.
No,
Exactly. Thunderbase is on the nose right there. You do not need to become an alcoholic
or
to maintain a
an addict
relationship.
at all, or any sort of, or any sort of
Or drug addict.
drugs.
I've been around druggies my
That's-
whole life,
Yeah.
and
Or
it's-
to even survive a
and you don't-
relationship.
yeah, that's the thing. I lost a cousin that way. She was married to this guy, and she kept doing what was it, meth? I think it was, or heroin. It was something. Whatever it is, the spoon and the lighter.
Crack.
I don't remember which one that is.
No, heroin.
Correct.
No, that's heroin. That's heroin. Yeah.
Mhm.
Crack's different. But all bad nonetheless. Don't be doing coke either. But yeah, that stuff she sadly died from,
Don't do.
and she
Don't do
left
drugs.
3 babies by herself, or like to themselves with the dad.
Or just don't do
He's
drugs that are
awesome.
not prescribed by a reputable doctor anyway.
Don't
Yeah.
do drugs,
Don't.
even if you're not a kid. Don't do it. Don't do
Or
drugs.
don't do drugs that's not prescribed to you.
Exactly. That's
Or
true.
at least learn about the stuff too, depending on what
I'd
it
be
is.
very
Like, that's
careful with that as well, because not every prescription drug is safe.
Yeah,
That's
those
why I'm
those
saying
Even
reputable
better.
doctor.
oxycodons. Doctors lied for years to people saying they're not addictive, and there was a whole town in Alaska. They got
Oxycodone is
addicted to
synthetic
God.
heroin.
Yeah, it's like cocaine
Yeah.
in a pill form,
Oh.
and you're like, you don't feel shit, and you're like fucking alive, and it's also kind of makes you like tell the truth, and like with or without, like it's like a truth serum in a way, which doesn't work on me because I tell the truth all the fucking time anyway. So when people try to play shady shit, I mean, like this old roommate of mine, which hasn't answered since, and owing me for $7,000+ he'll never pay me. Which I was right about. I even said it to his face. And he's like, don't believe I'm that guy. You're that guy. And him doing drugs, he chose drugs over being honorary. He stealing my oxys too when I was on surgery. I don't take that stuff anymore. I stay the hell away from that stuff. The most I might do is drink, is smoke some weed, and I do all that stuff off the clock. I do that in the comfort of my own home, away from other people, and away from family. I've locked myself in a freaking garage and be alone. I don't do that around people unless we're all like, and drinking socially is only with my homies, and that's rare.
I'm a
But yeah, let's
stoner,
let this
I'm
girl
not
dig more.
ashamed. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm a stoner, and I'm not ashamed of that.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it if you're functional.
Yep.
It's the ones that are couch potatoes are the problem.
Well, it's also the ones that feel like they need to smoke like weed every day, all day long.
Yeah, I can't do it every day,
what's
all day
wrong
long.
with that?
anymore.
I do that.
I had
smoke it
an
all day.
ex that would literally smoke all day and blow the smoke in a kid's face.
But Oh yeah, that's not cool. Don't blow smoking, kids.
No.
Especially weed. But the difference is that Thunderbase does stuff while he is. He's not lazy like it. Like I get it. I used to smoke all the time, and I'd pump iron and work out and do things. Like I get active. I run around and do stuff because when I'm sober, I'm in so much pain. It's ridiculous. It consumes me, and then I can't think straight, and then I get angry. When I get angry,
when I'm sober.
Yeah. But that's because of just all the problems I've had since I was young and all the injuries from just fighting my whole life. And
I fell asleep
that-
off of that before. You know that story, Henry.
Just fell asleep at what?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
I'm living on the
You were out. But go ahead. Let's
same
play this.
planet as
And
these people. I can't believe I used to watch her show. I don't even know what to say. Is she okay?
The most passionate. Like,
Ooh.
whoa. Like this person, I think I'm like, if I were ever to be in a room with him now, it's still one of those people where I would be so, I'm equal parts terrified of him and deeply attracted.
That's Stockholm syndrome.
I was just about to say that. Then that means you have Stockholm.
Bro, we're never, women are
Yeah,
never
you have some
being
kind of
long
form of
stations, man.
Stockholm syndrome or a mental issue altogether just for the sheer fact of like, oh, I'm terrified, but I'm also turned on. That's because you like men that are actual men, but you're attracted to the douchebag because most real men you won't actually get a chance to get to know before you find out they're actually a good man too. They can do all those things in the good way. That's the problem is there's a lot of girls, not saying all, but there's a lot of girls that don't give a guy a time of day. And the ones they do give time to, they don't realize are the chads that just don't give a fuck. I get it. I was the guy
and then they go on complaining, I want a nice guy.
Yeah. No, when I was a nice guy, I didn't get laid. It was weird. Once I started saying, fuck you, I don't give a shit or whatever, they're like, no, pay attention to me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And then, like, the only woman that I ever met that, loved all the compliments and love and affection and caring was my wife. And I love that dearly.
There's
I do
nice guys
everything
and
in
then there's simps. And a lot of girls
Yeah,
I've
the simp-
noticed are wanting simps now because they won't say no.
Well, it's the simps that they want are the ones that they can manipulate into paying for their way and never actually giving them anything. Those are
Yep.
OF girls. I've known a lot of them. I have friends, family, and everybody else that became them. And I'm like, nope, stay away from me. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not sharing content. I'm not talking to you. I just seen things I shouldn't be seeing. And I'm just like, no, you. And not including the time I did click on there just to be curious. In 10 minutes, I had 100 and something plus messages, all just click on my link, click on my link, click on my link, pay for this, pay for this, pay for this instantly. And I'm like, the hell is going on? It's like, do guys do this for real? Do they actually pay money for this stuff?
Yes.
And I'm like, movies are
A lot
free.
of guys do, though. That's why
Seeing
simp
titties is
culture
a
is
free
gotten
thing.
so big. It's why OnlyFans has it skyrocketed. Literally, it's because of these
what they
simpish
I
guys
can
that
see
go
the
on
best
there to
ass
pay to
person
see
thinking.
things and never actually get to interact with the person for real.
Yeah. And that's the problem too, because I actually watched an interview, which we posted on here on a video
Mm-hmm.
of a guy having
Rich
a
nerdy guy.
having his first interview. Yep, a rich nerdy guy that did stocks and got fucking bank, like billions of dollars, super fucking rich. And he was her number one patron, giving her millions of dollars, and won the contest to have a real date with her and have a chance to actually be with her. And had an interview and everything. And he even said that you and me are both degrading people and we deserve each other. And she's like, what? And like, why would you say this? It's like, you do all this stuff. It's like, I don't say that stuff. It's like, yes, you do. Here's your messages. And she's like, and it's like, what? Are you saying that you're not the one? Is this not you replying? This is just an auto reply or some Hindu guy? And she's like, what do you mean? It's like, because I'm a Hindu guy. And she was just like, oh, and it's like, I used to do these jobs. And before I became a millionaire or billionaire or whatever it was doing stocks. And she just shut up and realized you can't lie through this guy. To be honest, he's a fucking rich motherfucker that says, I'm horny for you. I want you. I will pay to have just you being with just me. But that's the thing. She doesn't want him. She wants the money, and then she wants a certain guy that she thinks she's going to get 10 years later when she can't have kids.
Well, that's
And
the
she
thing.
doesn't want-
Everyone, that's one thing I've noticed is a lot of girls prefer that ideal guy talked about in those fantasy romance.
Those are my thoughts.
Oh, don't get me
In my
started
experience.
on those.
Oh, you're talking about like the what was it, breeding
Fabios.
farm or cattle?
The Fabios. And
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Conroy.
My,
I was
my,
talking about the
friends,
dark
his
romance.
mom-
I was talking
Yeah.
about the dark
there's those too.
romance.
And those.
ones.
Fabio was just mainly just the poster boy for it, and that's where he made all his
I know,
money
but
mostly, was
that's the
just 'cause he
look
looked-
everyone goes for. Tall, dark,
Oh yeah, back in the
gym bod,
80s and
long
90s,
flowing
and early
hair.
2000s. Yeah.
and a
Now,
and a
no,
romantic.
there was a phase where girls were going just for emo guys, and there's all these other phases, but most of the girls still, not saying all, but most of them still gravitate towards the built, muscular, confident, chiseled guy, or at least good looking with good hair.
AKA fuck
Mhm.
Not all. Some girls have their own preferences. Now, Ives, do you have your own preferences, or are we asking you too much? If you want to say something or chime in.
Yeah, I was about to say earlier, how dark of a romance are you talking about? Because
Oh no, I there are some that were. It's the whole thing of women become like a sex slave. Like one that I read was a book of. It was really dark. It was called Anita Blake, or done by Anita Blake, or
one
something like
of
that. And it was involving vampires, werewolves, and she was a sex slave.
I
And I
read
bought all these books for my ex, and they were kinky as fuck. And I liked them and didn't like them at the same time because the guy that was, or the girl that was writing them, didn't know anything about BDSM.
I've read some that had warning pages on them before you read it.
Oh, the trigger
What?
warning.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
bad.
there's a lot of those.
There's a lot of those. We'll not get to that subject, but preference in men, as long as in looks, I don't really have. I mean, like we all fantasize about something every so often, but for me, it all just comes down to how you treat me in the relationship and how you get to know me speaks more volume than trying to control me. There is a time and place to control me, and it's not out in public.
Yeah, there's a time and place for that kind of stuff. Like you have an agreement with your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, whatever, and it's hey, we can do these said kinky things and these, but in a said time, set place, when we know, kids are asleep in a way, or other people around, we can't sometimes do things public. Also, it's a concept that how I like it with women is the concept of, I like a lady outside, or you're respectful, at least responsible in that way. You be a freak in the sheets all night. I love that. But there's time and place. Also, I don't want my woman flaunting all her naughty bits to other guys. I've been territorial over the years, especially after dating girls that did flaunt their bits. And like if it's like a romantic or special night, yeah, show a nice dress on with some
I think
cleavage and
there's
whatnot,
a
whatever.
way
Go for it.
to show things without actually showing things. Like you can have
Yeah, like a tease without pulling, like showing the nipples, or that's when I know that's my favorite thing, seeing the nipples and areolas, like seeing the big titties. Like that's my big thing. But there's a time and place. You can't just go off and just hey, and you're at work, or you're somewhere else, or you're in the middle of a restaurant. But on that, let's go a little further, and then we're gonna shift off. All right, Thunderbase. And this one is history
This is
or
for the
lore,
next
or-
segment.
Okay. All right. While he's getting that ready, is there anything you guys want to talk about or mention in relationships that you can give good advice on to other people, or anything while we're in the discussion?
Now,
Sadly,
it's still one of those people where I'm equal parts terrified of him and deeply attracted.
Bro, we're
Like,
never.
that's not always-
Women are never beating the allegations, man.
Isn't
To
that
him.
so crazy? I had one of those
Yeah.
where it was like he was definitely into drugs, and
The
there's
girl
like a
says that you
thrill
can't be saying a
element
guy's
of,
a creep.
There's a thrill. What are you talking about?
the instability.
There's a thing that I learned.
Their shit together, and
There's
it's
a
like
thing that I
every day
learned
is looking different, and it's this like
relationships.
exciting rush.
yeah, let's see, is as what my wife said, and many other girls that I've met throughout the years, is I've let's just say when it comes to notches on the belt, I've had a few belts and that many notches, but almost all of them told me a damn near the same thing. They all love a perverted guy that's pervy or kinky to them, but to them only,
Yes.
that they are attracted to.
Yes.
They love the attention. Like, yeah, like even Ives will tell you.
I love that
it just-
will only flirt with me only and reserve all that to me and not fucking.
Yeah, you know that he's your perv and you love it, and that's the thing. Girls like that, they want that, but they can't have that with every guy. And the same thing goes for other guys. But the thing is a lot that like there are more females than there are males in this world, which is the crazy
But
thing.
I also think it should be vice versa too. If you flip that, as a female,
Yeah, there are guys like that too. Like I love my.
I was
wife
gonna
being
say
perverted
that
to me,
because
she-
the guys don't normally like having their girls perving on other guys either.
no, but they like when they do it to them.
Yeah. But
We love the
it's like
attention because guys don't
like-
get much attention.
A lot of guys want a girl that is only about them. They are the only one they
And it
see, the
should
only one
go
they
both
want,
ways.
the only one
It's supposed to
they
be a
care
yin
about.
yang.
Look what.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a yin and yang between each other for things, because girls want affection and love. So do guys. Guys actually are very big about affection and love. We just can't really say it because usually you get, you're a dweeb, oh, you're weak, and just guys, rag on you. But usually those guys that are doing that are the lonely guys. They're jealous, so they're being a dick to you to put you down. I've had it. I've dealt with it, and all I smiled at him was like, they call me Heart's Mace. It means I'll fight for love, and I'll hit you as hard as mace to prove it. And then they go, ugh! And I go, and I still get more pussy than you. And they go, fuck. And I'm like, yeah, maybe you figured it out after a while. You know how to talk to a woman, know how to show respect, kind and loving, put your what you believe in, or put everything on the table that you're like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I like. This is what I see myself in 5 years. This is what I do with my life. These are my certain habits I like. These are my dislikes. These are my likes. What are yours? Okay, maybe we can work this out if you and me have something similar, or you and like when me and my wife sat down and talked. We literally sat down in front of a table and I put stuff on the table explaining this is what I do, this is the things I have done in my life, this is what I want to do in life. And it should be for all people in relationships. You should all do this. Sit down and explain that, because like she was like, I don't see myself in 5 years doing anything. And I was like, well, I see doing this, 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 and this. Do you want to come with me on this adventure? And my wife gladly accepted. Yeah, adventures are great.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you just
Mama's rubbed
we'll
off.
just got a what now?
Mama rubbed off too much. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's always good. You're all welcome to put in your input at any time. And same with all the rest guys, as everybody. It's the chaotic minds.
That's the whole point of this.
Yep, you have a conversation with all of us having a conversation. It shows intelligence and uniqueness, and then everybody else has their own
And
point of view, so
unity.
we can all work on it.
It
Yep,
also shows
unity, and we can work together.
I was
Figure
seeing
things
this
out.
one video the other day. They was talking about double standards. A woman can have preference. He wants guys 6 foot 6 inches and 6 figures. But if a guy wants someone like that, it's called. If a guy wants that, it's called
Or a six-pack order.
misogynist or whatever.
Oh yeah, I've called it out on them, and I turn it around on them like you have preferences. Like, yeah, well, I do too. And mine, to me, the guys try to be dick, and they always pull up the weight scale. For me, I don't care about the weight. It's more of the size, the difference, because I'm a personal trainer, and I've always told every woman, because I was mostly a female personal trainer. I prefer working out with women, because working out with guys, to me, it's weird. Like I teach guys how to work out all the time, and I'll hang out with you guys and work out, but I prefer working out with women. I prefer just women in general, but that's just how I am. But when it comes to it, I was a female personal trainer, and all of them kept saying, well, my weight this. I'm like, does your husband walk up to you and throw a scale to your feet and say, how much do you weigh tonight before we have sex? And she's like, no. And I'm like, he's looking at your shape and your figure. Guys are attracted to certain things.
Plus,
it's like they want to see
muscle
bust
weighs more than
and
fat.
booty.
Plus, muscle weighs
muscle
more than fat. You're gonna weigh more.
Muscle weighs 3 times the amount than fat. Like I'm 225 pounds at 6 foot, and most guys 6 foot are like 190. and I got like 30 pounds on these guys, plus. And I used to be 250 all muscle. And everybody has different things. Like some people are 3s and 400s. My tag partner for pro wrestling was 540 pounds. And there was times where we got in fights and I picked him up and slammed him. Or the big Russian guy that I fought that was 7 foot tall and 510 pounds.
Apocalypse.
You remember Kremlin? I wrecked that dude after he cheap shot.
Yes. Oh.
And it like there's it doesn't matter about your size to a certain extent. You also just what you say or do. And like some guys are just, they don't care about your size to a certain extent. It's like they just want love. Some guys don't care about the look at all. They're just give me love and attention. I'll give you love and attention and affection forever.
For me, it's not look. For me, it's not the look. It's the attitude.
Personality. That's how I am. I chose personality over looks.
You could be a solid 10 on.
Damn, I'm living
you can
in
be
the
a
wrong
supermodel.
time.
You could be a supermodel, but you can have. But if your attitude is shit,
oh my god!
If your attitude is shit, you're the ugliest person to me. I don't care if you're a supermodel.
Oh yeah, 100%. I've dated girls that physically looked top 10, beautiful, gorgeous every way. Worst fucking personalities ever. Instantly killed my boner. Or I was just like, I'm not interested. Or I'm just like, wow, I can't marry this girl. I can fuck her brains out, but I could never marry this girl. And then I met my wife that had the beauty, the brains, all of it. And it was the personality. That's what matters most. Because you remember, you're going to get older. You're not going to have your looks over time. They're going to go away. What's left is your personality and what your mindset is. And as long as you're loving and caring for each other. And also for the girls out there, to help them out before we start this next segment, if you want to not be in what was it? Psychological or psychology or relationship psychology stuff. Instead of going to therapy and psychology stuff, you give your husband a blowjob 2 or 3 times a week. I promise you there's going to be no problems in your relationship.
Oh, there's going to be problems.
It's not a joke. Once to like for me, it's like a daily thing. But when it comes to everybody else, like, hey, once, like at least two times a week or 3 times, because people don't realize you got a built up or pent up stress and all the shit you do and you can't take care of yourself. If your wife takes care of you that way, she could be like, hey, the bills are this, and this. You paid them all. Do you mind if I get something extra? And the husband's like, yeah, sure, thanks. Man, I'm feeling great today. Thank you, honey. She just wipes her face, goes, I'm good, and just goes off and does things. There's no problems with that.
Well,
if you want a relationship,
the guy needs to do that. Their favor in return.
What she said. Everybody has their preferences. The thing is, though, is you find out what somebody likes or they enjoy or they want to do together. Do those said things to make them happy in a relationship, and over time, it's a benefit for both of you. On that note, Thunderbase Studios, wake up before I slap you with my dick. No, really, I actually can. It's actually big enough.
Oh, bigger. The bigger, the better.
I'm going to cry.
I found one.
Damn it,
I didn't have one.
We need to get a cover for everybody.
Have y'all heard of a fur-bearing trout?
Yes.
Could you explain that to me one more time?
A what?
Fur-bearing trout or a furry trout?
Yes, I have.
Furry trout.
I've actually seen some.
Are we talking furries like the people that dress in the weird fucking way?
No, he's not.
Absolutely not.
I like the basic ones, but not the fucking fursuit shit. That's weird.
No. I'm talking about an actual fish that's covered in fur.
Yeah, I have seen one before.
Fish. They're real?
Yes, they are.
Now, see, I've studied the ocean fish for years and never knew that.
Google it.
According to... it's a legendary creature that's found in American and Icelandic folklore about a fish that's covered in a thick coat of fur to maintain its body heat. And it was originally found, these tales go back all the way to the 17th century. But in America, it first became known in America in 1929 by a man named J.H. Hickens as a taxidermist of a furry trout produced by Ross C. Gibbs as a species of Royal Mountain, Scotland. It is the trout with a white rabbit fur. It's just I just saw it. I was just casually looking through Mystical Creatures and I'm like, a furry trout? Huh.
Holiday trout, anybody?
It's a woman being here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Hey, I like eating fish. I don't mind the taste of it.
Iffy.
Oh no, some females smell like fish.
They smell like fish. You shouldn't be.
God damn it, Ives.
If a girl smells like fish, you don't touch it.
If it smells like
Basically,
fish, make it a dish.
It was actually in a Montana Wildlife magazine was when they first noted of the furry trout. And according to the states, that when the fishing was caught, they changed the change of temperature of the water to atmosphere is so great that the fish exploded upon being taken from the water. The fur and the skin came off in one perfect piece, making it available for commercial purposes and leaving the body of the fish for refrigeration purposes and eating as desired. So yeah.
So it's edible fish.
It's an edible trout. It's a trout. Of course, it's an edible fish.
Yeah. So it like how big is it compared to regular trout? Is it like there's something more unique?
I think it's just the normal, ordinary trout. I think it's like no bigger.
It's just how they're just created, like they evolved with fur on them.
From what I understand, according to Wikipedia, because Wikipedia, whatever.
I listen to a lot of change that shit all the time because that's not always right.
I know that's why I'm saying it's Wikipedia.
I wouldn't fully trust Wikipedia if I were you.
Oh, dude, I've had to change my own stuff on Wikipedia because people would just like change stuff that wasn't true about me, and I'm like, I gotta edit this, which I gotta do it again. There's so many people that lie about me, like all the fake bullshit of the movie stuff that I proved I was right. Which even the internet and the AI, even artificial intelligence, is more intelligent than most humans. Proved I was right because they're like, we scoured the internet. You're lying. And Justin and Wyatt went, shit. And I was like, ha, you fucking lying pricks. Maybe go suck each other's dicks again, you little fags. I mean, what?
I like to start.
It's 2026. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, I watched those videos and watched how many girls that admitted they were cheating on their husbands, and the husbands are going, don't get mad. I'm divorcing you. What? Why would you do that? You cheated on me.
Oh, I thought those were called cucks.
Those are cucks. See, now, if that's their fetish, that's their kink, that's fine. Find those people. There's websites for that. Or like you talk about it, you discuss it, but you don't go off and just cheat.
Or you can be swingers if that floats your boat.
Like how many people have been cheated on in this chat?
Yeah.
Not me.
I have.
I lost count.
All right.
I don't date, so I don't.
I honestly have gotten to the point where I've started feeling like it's me because almost every relationship I've been in, I've been cheated on.
Quote the sort, I'm always the bad guy in the relationship, even though I do nothing wrong.
The relationships you've dated, you have done something similar to I have. You dated the psychos. They were like, I can fix her. No.
I'm sorry.
No, you can't.
I'm sorry. I saw the red flags and I thought the circus was in town. I didn't see the rodeo.
You saw the red flags on fire and you still ran towards them.
I thought it was the circus, not the rodeo.
Henry.
No, I saw the red flag. I just wanted to see if it would get redder.
Henry, for the record, you asked how big it was. It goes from 12 to 18 inches long.
Honey.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn, Trooper. Is that why girls cry?
No,
you are a giant. I can believe you're at least around. Jeez. On that
meaning
note,
We're gonna
fish.
need a Damon Ives counter here
meaning the
soon.
fish. I figured that after, but at first I was just like, damn, is he taking the persona of llama for like a couple seconds? Just
No, I think Ives is
No,
taking
see,
that.
no,
see,
I
this is just me
Crack
trying to
those-
open it up to
Anyway.
you guys.
Gods, if you two actually got together and you were actually a couple, my God.
Oh, dear God, no.
That would be
all right. On that note, Thunderbase Studios, hit it as I cry.
It's terrifying.
It is today in
Hey,
history.
in history.
1962.
You never felt anything for anybody in your life.
That's so young.
Marilyn
You
Monroe.
know the sad words. You could blow up the world, and all you
She's a
would
fucking
feel
nerd by the CIA.
Actress Marilyn Monroe is found dead in her Los Angeles home at age 36.
Oh,
Her
speaking
death
of
is
which,
officially ruled as a probable suicide from an overdose of sleeping pills.
bullshit.
It wasn't a
The
suicide.
cornerstone of the
It
Statue
was
of
not a
Liberty's
suicide.
pedestal is
Everybody
located on
fucking
Bedloes
knows
Island
that
in New
now.
York Harbor. The statue was dedicated more than 2 years later. 1957.
Jitterbug.
Bandstand, hosted by Dick Clark, makes its network debut on ABC.
Oh,
TV
bandstand.
dance party lasts for the next
It's
3
Jitterbug.
decades. 1984.
I said, get over there and answer that door.
All right. Whatever, loved one.
Actor Richard Burton, who drew headlines for his marriages to actress
got
Elizabeth
lazy, get up and go
Taylor,
walk
died
that-
in Geneva,
that door.
Switzerland. He was 58. And 2000.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Actor Alec Guinness, known for movie roles from The Bridge on the River Kwai to Star Wars, dies in Britain at age 86. Today in history, August 5th. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
By the way, for those of you who don't know why the Statue of Liberty is green, it's because of oxidation. Originally, when
Yeah.
when the
It's copper.
when the
Or
Statue of
black.
Liberty first came to America, it was all coppery and
Now, Elon Musk, richest man in the world, and oh boy, am I happy he's on our side.
Oh my God, Nux, hang on. Thank you.
But the
I love
reason
you,
why
Blue Jew.
it turns
Blue
green
Jew,
because
hang
when
on.
copper is exposed to oxygen, it turns green,
especially salt water.
especially salt water.
So, and that's funny and irony that they did that. But to be honest, I kind of like it more green than shiny fucking beacon of Gondor. Like, it's serious. When it's been cleaned, it is awesome and beautiful looking, but the sun hits it and it goes bee, and everybody goes, "I'm blind!" And all the pigeons just die.
Another fun fact about the Statue of Liberty:
Well, I mean, it would work. It would work as a daytime lighthouse if you really think about it. Every boat would know
Another fun fact
where
about the Statue of Liberty:
What the light is.
there's actually a miniature version of the Statue of Liberty in France
and in
and
Japan.
in Japan.
And in Vegas.
Yeah, but see, like, I actually like the concept of Statue of Liberty. My favorite movies with Statue of Liberty in it are Ghostbusters 2 and X-Men. I was at 1 or 2.
1.
It was 1.
Day
Wow,
After Tomorrow is another good one. You can't forget that one.
And Mass
Day After
Effect.
Tomorrow.
I only watched that movie once. Same with 2012. I only watched it once.
Now, there was one movie I loved that was referenced, but was not
2012's
shown.
okay. In truth, Day After Tomorrow seems more logical.
Yeah. What was that, Finmer?
There was one movie I loved that was referenced, but it was never shown, was National Treasure with Nicolas Cage.
National Treasure?
Yeah.
I love National Treasure. I love all those movies because a lot of that stuff actually is really like real shit. That's the crazy fucking shit.
Yeah. It's based off of real natural treasures.
Oh, yeah.
But it is time for everyone's favorite segment. It is
National
Celebrity
Idiot.
Birthday. All right, so we are going to be starting on the 30th, but before we get started, we're going to be doing things this way this time. We are going to have each person pick one celebrity per day, so that way this goes by a little quicker.
What day are we starting on again?
But we are starting on the 30th today. We're going to start that off with the Terminator himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, man, you lucky.
79. Known for Conan the Barbarian, Predator, Terminator, Total Recall, as well as Jingle All the Way, which is one of my favorites of his.
And
What about-
Kindergarten Cop, and Twins, and The Last Action Hero. What else was there? Oh, and the more recent stuff. He was a cop. It was a
It was Expendables.
Expendables.
Kindergarten Cop.
We already did that. I got mine.
Oh, yeah.
Twins.
How about for mine? How about the legend? How about Terry Crews? 58 years old. He's a Michigander. Booyah.
Oh, he's awesome.
And he is most known. He is most known for Expendables, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and
Friday.
Bridesmaids. Blind. I thought I
And
liked him in
White
the Expendables, where he literally.
I love him.
When he literally hands over his big shotgun to Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's like, "Hey, you best not. You can best handle it. You think you can handle it?"
All right, I got one next. He's actually famous on his own, being a local movie star, working here in Michigan with us himself. Dominant Visions, Dom the Sage. That is the birthday for July 30th. Man,
That's how old I
this guy is
guys.
working
33.
with us. Yep, 33, doing his own art with us, working with the CEO.
I got one.
As well as working with us for D&D and doing his own voice acting, creating his own awesome comic books that we're working with him on and voice acting with him on, and his own stuff that he's doing on his own separate projects besides the stuff we're doing with him. This guy is everywhere.
I got
and
one.
He's just awesome guy because he's our next Terry Crews. Next one.
I got one from The Matrix, Lawrence Fishburne.
Golly, you guys took all the good ones.
Oh, who's that again? What did he play as in the Matrix?
Oh,
He was Morpheus.
Oh, that guy.
He's also known for
There's a girl.
he's known for I Turn and What's Love Got to Do with It. He is Max Daniels in A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, and he is, I believe, the spelling bee instructor of Aquila and the Bee.
He's also in John Wick 2 and 3, if I remember correctly.
Oh wow, okay, but he's also known for Boys in the Hood in the 90s.
Oh, snap.
And I'm gonna have
Yeah, there was one more thing
finished putting
I
them
wanted
together.
to say about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
all right. I think I have one.
There's one more thing I wanted to say about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Conan the Barbarian.
And that is in recent times, he has started to look like a very familiar anime character. He has become a real-life Roshi.
He has. I have seen the images.
You know
and
what?
he actually
You are so right.
freaking shirt.
You are so right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger has been caught riding his pedal
Yes.
bike dressed as Master Roshi numerous times now.
That's
Well,
funny.
I had to stop and think. I'm like, wait, who are we talking about?
And also, he owns a tank.
And also,
doesn't own that. So does
Yeah,
Arnold
also-
He has literally become a real-life
That is so
Roshi.
funny.
Not to mention, look at Roshi when he actually does go to his buff form. He does kind of look like buff Schwarzenegger.
He also
True.
comes to Columbus,
so
Ohio
true.
for the
Oh, yeah.
Schwarzenegger.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
funny. I never thought about
You
that.
know that when he
actually.
first came to America, the first thing he did was porn, and then the next thing he did was a funny superhero movie in New York, running around, and girls would scream, "Help me!" and he'd be like, "I'll save you!" and he ran around in red tights, all buff, like through New York, looking for the girls to save and pick them up and run off
That's
with them.
funny.
That was literally his first roles.
Okay.
It's dark.
That's where that whole meme came from. The people started turning it into a meme decades later, and yet no one knew where the whole meme began.
Oh,
but that's where it
wow.
was.
Can I share one fact about Arnold Schwarzenegger to piggyback that?
All right. After that, we'll go on to the next one.
He originally was supposed to be the Incredible Hulk in the 80s, but he feared because of his height, so instead of him, Lou Ferrigno took the role.
It would have been better because he was taller. Like, isn't he like taller than Lou Ferrigno?
Yes. Lou
Wait,
Ferrigno
did
is
Eyes
6'2".
did Eyes do a person?
I must
No,
have.
I haven't done one though either. I haven't done.
Damn it, Thomas!
But I like doing stuff, but
Lucky I muted that one.
No, I meant like Dom. Thunderbase said he wants all of us to do one person.
I never got a chance to do one yet.
That's what they want.
Yeah, let Dom do his, and then we'll shift off. But
I
everybody
just got this one, and that's about it.
do about 3.
Okay, for mine, it's Hilary Swank, 52, movie actress. She's best known for titles Boys Don't Cry, $1 Million Baby, The Black Dahlia, P.S. I Love You, Beverly Hills 90210, The Hunt.
I've watched all of those.
What's this
I actually
again?
like Million.
And Freedom Riders.
I like Freedom Riders.
Freedom Riders, Beverly Hills 90210, and The Hunt were my favorites with her and $1 Million Baby.
All right, guys, let's go to the next one. Thunderbase.
All right, we are going to start this next one off with, this one's actually kind of a sad one. French EDM DJ and producer, Kavinsky. He died 3 days before his birthday on July 28th this year.
Wow, this year?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is going on with people passing away
He
for their
died July
birthdays?
28th and his birthday is July 31st.
I think sections are being shut down in the Matrix, and they're just not telling people.
I got one.
He died at the age of 50.
Wow.
Oh yeah, so I got mini.
He
6s.
He also appeared in the 2011
How little
film
those are.
Drive.
Really?
They're mini dice. Mini dice.
Yep. His first big single was his song Night Call. Was his first
I've had
big
these
single,
things
but
for
he
30-something
was,
years.
Wow. Okay.
he was mainly known as a club DJ and a producer DJ, an epic EDM artist. I used to love listening to his music.
You're a DJ. Okay, I got the next one.
Okay. Is it? Okay, I know what that is.
J.K. Rowling, 61, young author adult for Harry Potter. I enjoyed
Harry
a
Potter
lot of the Harry
franchise.
Potter. Yeah, they're just Harry Potter in general. My wife and me are super big fans. We do our own cosplays where she's Hufflepuff and I'm Ravenclaw, and we have.
Yeah, I'm so complete opposite from you guys. I'm a Slytherin.
Yes,
Well, you're
finally,
welcome.
another Slytherin.
But I'm a Gryffindor.
Nice.
I'm a Slytherin. I've always been a Slytherin.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, Thunderbase is too.
I like
That's
to
funny.
Slytherin.
I'm a Gryffindor.
I only got one Gryffindor and one Ravenclaw. Everybody else is all the same, or all the rest.
I got one.
That's great. Go ahead.
Famous movie actor, famous for Blade, Wesley Snipes.
I love Wesley
Another
Snipes. This dude's
expensive
so
I thought
awesome.
the funniest thing in the Expendables with him.
He's the first Marvel rated R movie character. You know that?
Yeah.
I thought the funniest thing he did in the Expendables movie is that when he actually made fun of the fact that he went to jail for tax evasion.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's actually true. That was the truth. That was the
Here
funny
they're
thing.
going to be
That's what
making
made it so
another
funny.
Blade
He
movie.
actually
Is
went to
that
jail
true?
for real because he did tax evasion, and that's why he did it in the movie. He's like, because they did like 20 other roles. He did like he killed somebody or he blew something up and all these other things. No, the one that stayed in the movie was the truth. He's like, and with a smile too. Tax evasion, like, and like, yeah, you know,
Everyone's scared of
and
tax.
everybody
Scared
was
of
just like,
tax.
I heard,
movie.
Even the Joker.
I had
has a
heard
better
that they
answer.
were planning on making another Blade movie. Is that true?
It was,
They're
but
doing
then Marshala Ali was
I would
part
hope
of
they would
waiting.
keep Wesley Snipes
He-
because they
he-
could bring
he
him back
called
for
out
another.
Marvel.
They did bring him for. I think they're doing for an X-Men
Play
movie.
Saul Guerrero? Didn't he also play Saul Guerrero?
He also played a Demolition Man as the villain.
He's also an Expendables actor, and he also done White Man Can't Jump with Woody Harrelson.
Yep, I remember that movie.
Do either of you guys know?
Oh no, he didn't. I
Can
don't
you
think
hear me
he did.
okay?
Was it New Jack City?
He debuted in Wildcats.
Oh wow!
I got mine. How about
He dated
Michael
Lopez.
B. Bihon? Biehn. Best known for his role as Kyle. What was it in the Terminator, The Abyss, Alien, the
Behan?
second one, not the first
Michael
one.
Behan?
And The Rock.
Yeah, didn't he play a villain mostly?
He
It's
played
like what I do
in
most of the time.
Terminator.
Play a
In the
villain.
first, he was in the first Terminator. He played Kyle Riggs, who he played the guy who went back in time to advance.
He was an alien as a bad guy. I don't now. I know who you're talking
No,
about.
in the second in Aliens, he was the only survivor of who. He was the only surviving Marine.
Okay, I thought that was the bad
Yeah, it was
guy
him
one.
and Ridley. Him and Ridley.
He played a villain in Tombstone. He was he was one of the gang members who got killed by Doc Holliday.
Okay.
All right. Who's the next person?
Okay.
All right. Did I get one yet? Or
Yeah,
no?
you did.
Oh, I got one right here. Wait,
You
what?
did yours.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Sorry, there's just so many now. But go ahead. Anybody else get yours? If not, oh my god, they just found one of the porn stars.
Oh
I'm just gonna
God!
look again.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna look for one.
Hola, chica.
Silly man. Okay, back to my mindset. We got
Hi.
BJ
Oh,
Novak,
man.
TV actor, 47, best known for The Office, Inglourious Bastards, and Punked.
Show you pumped.
Okay.
Wait, why is your dick out? Aha! Sorry.
No, you're not.
Horrible. I'm not sorry.
Anyone who hasn't gotten one yet?
90% of the times, I'm not sorry. I'm just letting you guys know.
Fenrir and Ice haven't, but they're only if they want to.
Okay.
Hey, if we need to, just skip to the next one now because we you know.
All right. Yeah.
Oh man, there's a bunch of good ones on
move
the
on to
first.
next one.
Oh, man.
Damn,
We'll
what?
start
I didn't know he died.
August 1st.
August.
We are now on August 1st, and we are going to start it off with movie actor Jason Momoa.
Oh, you
Just
motherfucker.
best known for Aquaman.
Ooh.
47 years old.
Nice.
And
No,
he is in the new...
let's be honest, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
He is also in the new...
He is.
He is also in the new Street Fighter movie.
All right, so I got one right after.
Let's be honest,
All right,
ladies
I
and
got-
gentlemen. He's no Aquaman. He is Lobo. Full stop.
He way better as Lobo. But that was the only good thing about
Mm-hmm.
Supergirl. Supergirl sucked. But the only thing that was good about it was Lobo and the dog.
He was also
Is that
he also
bad?
did the new Conan the Barbarian. He also
Yeah, he did. I actually enjoyed him as Conan. He did good on
Mhm.
that.
He was also in Batman v Superman.
Yeah. He like I said, he should have just played as Lobo because him as Aquaman is cool and all. But that was like if Aquaman was a goth.
Yeah.
A freak punk goth. All right, I got one here next. 100-year-old Centurion, Granny Smith. The old lady you see on YouTube and Instagram and that does the funny memes and everything. And plays video games. Like this old lady plays video games. And she talks shit to you online while she plays video games, calls you a fucking like a bitch and a pussy. I'm like, an old lady just called you a bitch and killed you in Call of Duty. Teabagged you. What are you gonna do about it? And everybody's like,
Oh, she was she was a grandmother of someone's of who was a Vine star named Ross Smith.
Yeah, but she's the one that got famous.
She went viral. That's funny.
I got one.
Because she's Granny. Granny's are cool. I was a big Golden Girls fan.
That's awesome.
She should be a Golden Girl.
That's
I
funny.
got one. How about
We remake Golden Girls casting her first.
How about Catherine Parr? She's a queen. She was the Queen of England. She was born. She died on September 5th, 1540.
Oh, Catherine Parr. Catherine Parr, not Pear.
Catherine Parr. You're right.
Catherine Parr.
And she died
Yeah, that'd be-
September 5th, 1548. She was the very last of the wives of Henry VIII.
Oh, wow.
Fuck.
I got one.
Yep, she's the one that saw him to his final breath.
He
And
deserved
was
it.
the one widowed by him.
My name may be Henry, but Henry VIII was not a good guy. I'm technically Henry
You.
II, so I'm a better Henry. And also, Henry means king. So every time someone says Henry, which is true, though, I actually am royalty, and I just never fucking went to the country. Nor do I need to tell them that I'm part of the line because they tried to kill me when I was a kid. That's why my name is different than it used to be. Long story on that one. All right, Dom and Fenrir and Ives. Do you
I got
guys,
one.
girls and squirrels, have
I got,
I got one. Go ahead, Ives. I'll let you go first.
Well, thank you.
Ladies first.
Jerry Garcia, American musician and co-founder of the Grateful Dead.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
Jerry Garcia. Wow.
Grateful Dead's awesome.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while ish.
I
Wow.
got one.
All right, Fenrir.
From Seoul, South Korea, former lead singer of iZone, Kim Chi-won. Or Wan.
Nice. All right,
Kim Chi-won.
Dom.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
TV actor, singer, songwriter Leon Thomas III, 33. He's known for titles such as Victorious as Andre, and he's an award-winning songwriter, actor. I mean, singer, songwriter of the song "Snooze" by SZA.
I got one right here just to say, just because rest in peace to him. I didn't know he died. Coolio.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Coolio died. I didn't know he died.
Yeah,
He
that was
died
like
at-
last year.
He died at
Wow.
59.
didn't
He
even
died
know that
4 years
either.
ago. I had no idea he died.
Yeah,
I
he
was
died
so
at
busy doing
59.
So much shit. 1963 to 2022. Like I used to like the movies, the music videos, the Nickelodeon, all the stuff he did. And I did not know
Mhm.
he died.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't he also the one that brought a lot of comedy rap to us as well?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and he's the one that bring Gangster's Paradise on like Saturday Night Live and shit. And he would do a bunch of funny stuff.
He was part of a song called
Mhm.
"Hit 'Em High and Hit 'Em Low" with 6 other rappers for the Space Jam soundtrack, which was the Monstars anthem.
And he worked alongside
And that was
Snoop Dogg.
30 years ago.
Sorry, I had to bring that one up. I know it was an extra one, but it was Coolio. I had to, man. I can't believe he died. How did he die? Because I didn't read that part. I want to know how.
Ted Buck says it was COVID.
I
Say,
think someone killed him.
some say it could be something else. I couldn't say COVID would get him.
Because that's the thing.
Well,
a lot
no.
of that was a hit because
Might be gang violence. It could be gang violence because he did hang out with a lot of gang.
yeah, I know how it was with the gangs back in the day. That's why I'm a buddy good.
Oh,
Purple.
they said it was an accidental death of drug overdose.
Oh, OD, meaning he probably spoke out about something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
They said
If that's how if they're calling it an accidental overdose, he spoke out and they silenced.
Yeah,
him.
that's
my
killing
point
you.
exactly.
Especially being a big name like that, there's no fucking way you accidentally overdosed with your homies around you.
Yeah.
The same thing they try to pull with DMX.
And Marilyn Monroe.
Like,
She was one of the first. Fuck.
And that brings us full circle. Let's move on to August 2nd.
All right.
As we start that off with the director of Friday the 13th, Wes Craven.
Oh damn!
Died
you
August
took
30th
mine.
of 20.
Wes Craven directed Friday the 13th. I thought that was Tom Savini.
No, he did some of the
Nightmare
makeup
on
effects.
Elm Street. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
I mean.
Next one, if not, I got one.
I confuse those constantly. Forgive
It's
me.
okay.
I got
It's
one right
okay.
here.
He's also directed Scream 1 through 4.
Yeah.
I got the next one right here. The vice president himself, a man from Ohio. For you, Ives, a man from Ohio. Vance, 42 years old, which is Just Dance, Vance. They
Yeah,
make
he's 2 years older than me. I did not know he was 2 years older than me. What the
yeah,
fuck?
he's young. He's pretty damn young. Gotten up there, and he's Ohio State University. Worked his ass off. And wait. What was it about Lincoln Park? About the school I went to? There was something there. I just scrolled down and it popped up. I'm like, hang on now, what was that?
I got one.
Was it saying he attended it? He might have attended Lincoln
He
Park.
checked it out during times, and I guess it was during a time years that I went, which is kind of cool.
I got one. From Jay and Silent Bob himself, Kevin Smith.
The Clerks.
Ooh.
Kevin Smith's awesome. I just didn't like his social justice shit. He kind of fucked up He-Man. I was not happy about that. Like, it looked great, but you messed the story up, dude. She-Ra and He-Man have their own shit for a reason. They even have a clash at one point, which is awesome. You could have done that. You didn't. You weakened and made He-Man look like a he-bitch. I'm sorry, Kevin. Like, I love Jay and Silent Bob movies 100%. I love the Clark movies 100%. But don't ruin He-Man. He's not a he-bitch or He-Man. He's a He-Man. Sorry, I had to.
Silent Bob's the one I get compared to a lot.
Oh, wow.
I became the voice over time. I didn't mean to. I was actually a mute when I was younger. And then girls mentioned, hey, if you talk to me, I'll show you my tits. Hey, my name's Henry. That's not a joke. How it happened. Science class at fucking high school. One of my friends, she's sitting there, noticed I kept looking at her tits and kept looking away, going like, gotta be good, gotta be good, gotta be good. Damn. And then she noticed I was quiet, and she'd always talk to me, I'd be silent. And then one day she's like, so my name's this, and I noticed you don't talk much, but if you tell me your name and everything, I'll show you my tits. I'm like, my name's Henry. And she just like, and just was like, yes. And the teacher is just going, what just happened? And I looked over going, conversation. And he's like, wait, you talk? So blame girls. It's the reason why I talk. I'm sorry. But titties are awesome and you can't say no.
I'll talk until you flash me, then I'll shut up.
Why do you think we have a naughty chat? I mean, what?
All right, who's next?
I got one. How about Edward Furlong?
Furlong.
49 years old. Best known for his role as Sean Connor in Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Nice.
I love the Terminator movies, especially the first three. Those are my favorites. The trilogy.
They got bad.
He's also
they got bad as they went further. The last, everything. The last one. Wow, I just fucked everything up. The last one sucked.
Once they switched to the new Terminator, once they switched to the new guy for the Terminator, that's when it started going downhill.
Also, just social justice shit there too.
The last one I saw, the last one I saw with Arnold in it was the third one, Rise of the Machines. I didn't watch it anymore after that.
That was the last one he was in. They're planning on making a third one.
He's been in every Terminator movie today.
He made a cameo and he was in the last one, which sucked. He was the only thing that made it good. It literally was the only reason that it had anything good in it was when he was in it. And the bad thing is they right off rip have him kill John Connor, reset the whole fucking timeline, and bring in this girl to now be John Connor because her initials are JC. and trying to say she's the leader of the resistance. Truly, it wasn't John Connor the whole time, which would negate 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 before we got to 6. So it literally would have negated all of the rest of the movies. Because
that would have made sense if they said it was an alternate timeline.
Yes, that I'm fine with. Like a lot of these stories, like the Velma and all the other bullshit, if they would have done it with a different property, like making their own, like if like that, they don't ruin Scooby Doo. The Velma
had it as a different universe, it'd be a completely different story.
Individual characters.
Exactly.
You would have made them individual instead of saying Scooby Doo Velma. Where the fuck Scooby Doo? The only reason it made sense in any way is when the people did the dark theory of Velma with Scooby Doo being a fucking demon. That was the only
even
thing
that wasn't Velma due to the fact that even in the show itself, the real Velma actually walks by with Shaggy.
So the fucking sucked because they were social justifying it in a bad way. And it made no sense. Now, if they would have made it their own universe, separate characters, it would have been great. 100% would have liked it.
Honestly, if there's anybody to blame that made that Velma series, is Mindy Kaling.
Because she's trying to push something and destroy an IP. That's what they've been doing. Is just
the characters should have at least just if they were going to have the real Velma walk in the background, then the main character should have been named something different.
Yes,
exactly.
That's the thing. It's like I'm gonna bring something up that it happened to us, like Thunderbase, me, and a bunch of the guys, and Fenrir, before Sage joined in our group. Our guild, we had people try to take it and turn it into something completely different, and they stated, "I want to change the leader, I want to change the leaders, I want to change the name." And I looked over, going, "Why don't you just make your own then?" Because it's our name, the GMK Great Mercenary Knights. It's our banner that we created, and it's our leaders that that know how to run a company. Because I took business class and company class stuff, and I own a company. The CEO, Chaotic Era Odyssey. This is created by my thoughts and Thunderbase's thoughts, Sage's, Fenrir, Dark Trooper, Llama, and now Ives has joined in. Like,
funny thing is though, they did create their own thing, but yet it's not as successful as ours.
Yeah,
it's failing.
Every one of them are failing.
They wanted to take our people, our everything, what we had already built, and just
fans.
overthrow it. They wanted to have a coup, and it didn't work in their favor.
One of the things that they fucked up on was once we replace all of you and change everything and make it our own. I was like, whoa, replace us?
Yeah, that was
Change
like,
the name?
okay. Thank you for telling us what you wanted to do.
Thank you for saying the quiet part out loud. Now you can leave. And that's what we did.
That's like you said earlier, let them talk and dig their own hole.
And they did, and they dug a deep hole, and I was like, you guys can leave now.
Instead of 6 feet under,
literally
it's
make your
12
own
feet under.
group. But no, they couldn't make their own group because they
All right,
were.
let's get one more for August 12th. I think we got Dom. I think you had one, or did you say yours already?
One more, if
I
not.
I haven't said any.
I'm sorry I went on a tangent.
Okay,
Everybody.
then, yeah.
This was my fault this time. It is about half the time. The other half's Llama's. But Llama's not. You gotta blame me. I can't blame Ives. She's still too new.
Oh, go right ahead. Everybody blames me at work anyway, so man.
It's okay, Ives. You're awesome, and we love you. We all need our badass titty rabbit. They make hentais about that. Big titty rabbit girls. Have you watched Beastars? Check out Beastars. Fucking, you would love it.
I'm sorry. What was that name again? I gotta do a Google search.
Oh my god! Stars. No.
Look what you have started now, man. Look what you have started.
I'm sorry. I did it again. All right, Thunderbase. I'm not sorry.
Okay, we are going to move on to the 3rd, August 3rd, and we're going to start that off with lead vocalist and guitarist of Metallica, James Hetfield, who is 63 years old.
Doesn't even look 63.
It's all them drugs.
Oh my god! It's all the stuff I already said is stuff he's already saying.
I'm saying that he doesn't look 60. He looks like he didn't do drugs.
Well, did you hear about Killmaster? Apparently, before he died, his doctors told him he could not stop drinking whiskey because he was drinking whiskey so much that his body cannot survive without it.
Yes, functioning
that's
alcoholic.
An issue.
Yeah, that high functioning alcoholic is not no joke. My dad passed away from all that.
Yeah. My dad was an abusive alcoholic, and
I've actually met someone. He can't function unless he drinks 2 beers.
Yeah.
And it's in his medical file. He has to drink 2 beers just to survive.
I'll go next.
That's fucked up, but some people it has to after your chemicals change in your body from doing it for so long.
I got someone.
Probably like people with us of smoking weed. All right, Ives, you're next.
Go ahead, Ives. He's first.
DJ Spinderella, from hip hop artist famous for her work with Salt and Pepper, or Salt and Pepper.
Salt, pepper. Yeah. Oh man, it's been so long since I've heard anything from them.
I know.
I got one.
The song "Push It."
Push it real good. Excuse me.
No,
really, I'm not a big fan of all that stuff. I grew up with that stuff. That's stuff I grew up with when I was a kid.
I got one.
They've also done a Space Jam soundtrack, a song called "Upside Down," which is their version from Diana Ross's original.
Hope from Ant-Man. Hope Van Dyne, Evelyn Lilly,
Evangeline Lilly. Oh, that's a good one.
She's from Fort Saskatchewan, Canada.
All right, I got the next one. I got one here. One of my favorite people that ever went to jail and got more famous because they went to jail. Martha Stewart, 84. One of the biggest copyright thieves in the world.
Ew.
And she stole people's ideas and put them on television saying they were her ideas for 20 years or whatever it was, and went to jail for it, and then got treated like a royalty queen the whole time. And
Is it odd to say that she's friends with Snoop Dogg?
I mean, you want to be gangster. Martha Stewart's one of the most gangster girls I've ever seen. Yeah, that's not even.
Damn it! I wasted mine.
Cap your ass and smoke a blunt before you had a chance before she made that nice roofery thing and fucking.
I thought the funniest one was from SNL.
How?
It's from SNL when they did a parody about her with Larry Jemmy. He goes, "I just realized I don't need this chump change." It's like, but it's for charity. Fuck them.
Okay.
And yet they still say if you can bake really well, then you're a Martha Stewart. And it's like, I mean, can't deny she can bake, and it's part of the reason why she's friends with Snoop. That's literally what part of the main. That's one of the main reasons she's remains friends with Snoop is because she can bake, and her being able to bake weed brownies and all sorts of all
and his
all sorts of THC products. Her being able to bake that is the only thing saving her.
Oh, you know, dude, the picture she has right here, you can look and see she's high. She's fucking the queen of edibles. I would not doubt she's the queen of edibles.
I can agree with you on that one. Yes, I can agree with that one.
I can fucking rock some shit.
I got one here.
How are you not high?
Yes, you guys are something.
You're
there. I got one under base. Corey Bergman.
All right.
Bergman, voice actor, 71 years old. He's known for voicing Dale in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Captain Hook in the Peter Pan Kingdom Hearts games. Ludwig von Drake in the Disney crew, and he's also known for voicing Count Dooku and Zero the Hutt and Cade Bane in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and Hugo
Count Dooku and who?
Count Dooku and Zero the Hutt and Cade Bane.
Cad Bane.
Cad. Oh yeah, there's no E, right? And finally, Hugo Strange, one of Batman's biggest villains, Hugo Strange in the game Batman: Arkham City.
Trooper, look, I'm gonna put this orc head on top of the dreadnought head, and make this a dreadnought orc. Because it seems dreadnought orc than it would a fucking regular dreadnought.
That would be a funny epic hybrid there.
Right? If I would have kept the other goggles for it, but man, that looks perfect for it. Just dreadnought, orc head on top. So Trooper has.
All right, we're going to be moving on to August 4th now. And we're going to start that off. We're going to start that off with Dylan and Cole Sprouse, 34, best known as Zach and Cody from Disney's Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck.
I actually liked.
They also played in Big Daddy with Adam Sandler. They both were in R.L. Stein's The Nightmare Room, and Cole was in the series called Riverdale as Jughead Jones. Dylan became a producer and a winery company owner.
Which isn't that crazy?
I got one.
All right, Ives, what is it?
Louis Armstrong, legendary jazz trumpet and singer.
Louis
Armstrong. Okay.
The S is actually silent in his name. It's Louis Armstrong.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the field, so
it's all right.
We like to
I got
pronounce
one.
the S's here.
It's okay. We still love you.
I got one. TV actor. He's now currently being shown in the TV series Avatar. Daniel Day Kim.
Dang it, Fenrir. I bet you didn't know he was Johnny Gat in Saints Row, did you?
Yes.
Wait, who we saying?
Daniel Day Kim.
He's also appeared in Raya the Last Dragon, Hawaii Five-0, Lost. You did say Avatar Last Airbender, dang you.
I'm a big Avatar fan. Exclusively of the
Okay,
original
you win.
Avatar
Okay,
and-
you win that one. Okay, anywho, let us continue.
And he was in K-pop Demon Hunter.
Oh yeah, that was a fucking
Thank
good
you,
one.
Thank you, Dark Trooper. Of course you would say
I still
that.
haven't even seen that. I still haven't even seen that movie.
That was a good one. I like no joke. That was actually really like me and my wife watched it.
I
We were
love
expecting
it.
to be trash.
I can't wait for the second one. I honestly cannot wait for K-pop Demon Hunters 2. I can't.
I
wait.
love the memes where they do the great
Yeah.
night standing next to the K-pop Demon Hunters. They're like Demon Hunters in 20K, Demon Hunters in 40K.
I wish one thing I wished you guys did. You guys wish could have went to YumaCon. Two of the actors was there from the movie.
I would have been at YumaCon, but Justin and Wyatt were there, and I would have slapped the fuck out of their fake Power Ranger asses because they're not real Power
Not
Rangers.
to mention we had
Not last
we
year
had
they
some,
weren't.
I would have beat their fucking
concerns
ass.
going
Being fake
last
as
year.
shit.
Not to mention we
got
also
one.
had safety concerns going last year. So
Yeah, we
that-
literally had
that's
people
also
trying
why
to
we
fucking
couldn't
murder
go.
you, me, my wife, and my daughter. Because they're fucking
Mhm.
cowards and they're weak little bitches that can't fight for real. And they try to murder a child.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Sadly-
yeah, we've literally had people hunt us down, try to ruin our lives because we called out people. Like there's literally a I Hate Henry and I Hate Devontae group. It's a giant fucking group that's tried to literally, no joke, murder us, murder our
Mhm.
family because we spoke out against their lies, their manipulation, and their little shady tactics. And now they hate our guts. And we lost a bunch of movie career stuff because it was politics. A lot of it had to do with the far left politics because they're fucking psychos. And all those people that try to
Mhm.
murder us, all the people that cheered on the death of Charlie Kirk, which are all fucking evil people. You don't just kill an innocent man that just had children, that's a good loving man and just had a newborn child just because you had a difference of opinion. And they literally were trying to kill us because we had a difference of an opinion. And
Mhm.
that's not a joke. It's fucked. They try to kill a 2-year-old. Who does that? Who kills a 2-year-old? Who kills a child? Someone that can't defend themselves. A coward. That's what those guys are. They're fucking cowards. Sorry if I went on a rant, but I don't appreciate those people that try to kill my cousin here. They cut his fucking tire. They slashed his tire and made him crash and almost killed him. They tried to fucking come up and stab me at the Renaissance Festival and chase us out of the fucking Renaissance Festival in Michigan. I'm ready next year. I'm ready this year, motherfucker. Show up. Pop, pop, pop.
Yep.
You're gone now if you fuck with me now. Self-defense, bitch. A Michigan self-defense. Fucking try to murder me now and my family now. You'll be filled with fucking holes by me, my wife, and whoever else is with us. And then that's not my dick. I'm gonna put that in you and put holes in you that way. Fuck with us. Try it again, you motherfucker. You weak fucking bitches. Go after a child. You're a fucking weak, disgusting faggot bitch. You're a pedophile if you try to fucking go after us. Disclaimer, by the way, just in case for you motherfuckers with my mayhem rant. Go after a child again, I'll fucking crush you. I'll show you why I'm mayhem. Go after a kid again, you sick, weak bastards, because you can't fight a real man. One-on-one. Because you can't fight one-on-one. When you fought the fucking champion of Michigan. I was the champion for a reason, undefeated for a fucking reason. There's a reason people can't fucking win against me. I don't stop. You can't stop me until I'm fucking dead. There's a reason I get bigger and stronger the more I'm pissed off. Don't ever go after a child, you sick fucking predators. But on that note, Thunderbase, and look, I can turn on a dime. Don't piss me off.
On that note, how about
let's do one more birthday before we move on to today.
How about
Let's
Queen?
do one more birthday.
How about Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, who died recently in 2002?
Sorry, anybody hurts children makes me
at 101 years old.
You tell him, Thomas.
May she rest in peace. Long live the Queen.
She was the queen during both World Wars. No, wait. No, she wasn't. She was only the queen during the Second World War, but she used to provide a lot of moral support and help the public, the British public, get through the Blitzkrieg.
Mm-hmm.
I got one for August 5th when we move on to that.
Yeah. I had one for August 4th, but the Dark Trooper beat me to it, so yeah.
All right, then let's move on to the 5th, and we are going to start that off with
I got one.
Neil Armstrong. Died in 2012. First person to
allegedly
set foot on the moon.
Allegedly.
Dark Trooper.
I got one for August 5th.
I'm sorry, but you want to know what my response to that is? Take a look through your telescope. Look up through a telescope. Look at the moon, and you will see the American flag sitting right there on the moon. That is proof that we have gone to the moon.
Oh, I know. I have no doubt we went to the moon. We also left mirrors up there.
He said when I was laughing when he said allegedly.
Dude was amazing. I got to meet him back in 2005. When he came to Michigan. I actually got to meet him. Dude was amazing. I have a piece of moon rock that he had given the kids at the school. I got a piece of the moon rock, and I got it here somewhere. I got to find it, but I do actually still have it. But dude was very nice, very nice. The only I will tell you this: him and Buzz Aldrin did not always agree on things. They did not, especially when it comes to the whole moon landing situation. You see, Buzz Aldrin saw something he wasn't supposed to see. That's why he stays so quiet.
I was fucking muted. I'm like trying to I'm trying to get Trooper's attention for the fucking updated Dreadnought, and I'm like, why can't no one hear me? And I'm like, oh, I'm fucking muted. I'm a dumbass.
You pulled me.
Yeah, I pulled a finger. But here, Trooper, look at that. Before we go on, before Thunderbase goes to the next thing,
I got one
there
for the 5th.
You got an orc head. Damn it, Trooper.
Wait, are we on the 5th for the birthdays?
I added the orc head to it.
We are on the 5th.
I got one for the 5th.
I got one for the 5th.
Movie. I was just about to say, and I do believe that Daniel has some.
All right, Daniel first.
From movie actor from The Kingsman and from the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie, Mark Strong, who played Sinestro.
That was him?
Yeah, that was Mark. He was Sinestro in the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. I would love to see Ryan Reynolds in the Green Lantern again.
That would be
Henry,
awesome.
you're fucking with me.
To be honest, it wasn't. I honestly do not understand why he hates that so much. The movie was not bad.
It was the story.
That was actually a really good movie. He did an amazing job.
I'll tell you what it was. Ryan Reynolds did an amazing job. Yes. The characters did an amazing job. Yes. The story plot was the problem. They literally did beginning and ending in the same movie. They literally added main villain from the very fucking end and put him at the very beginning of the fucking movie. That was main villain. The whole giant thing that was consuming all the shit and coming out to try to consume the planet in the darkest day. That's the end.
So I'm sorry. I thought Sinestro was the more of the main villain.
He becomes.
He started off. Yeah.
This guy doesn't show up until after Sinestro.
DC needs to.
Sinestro was supposed to already.
DC needs to do a proper DCU that follows the same format that Stan Lee laid out in the Marvel.
It would have
movie.
had to have at least
the
5
whole
movies to actually make that make sense.
Sadly, Ryan Reynolds says he will never return to Green Lantern.
Well, they did it purposely as well with the Deadpool movie. They showed him he killed himself in the Deadpool movie purposely.
No, when James Gunn took over DC, Ryan Reynolds texted him, said, "Hey, congrats." And James Gunn said, "Hey, I'm working on the Lanterns TV series. You want to be Green Lantern again?" Ryan Reynolds said, "Fuck you," in text. That's in the interview.
That's great. That's
Oh, I know. I knew what you were talking about. I'm saying it was extremely relevant because he did the role perfectly.
Oh, definitely.
He
That's
literally
how Kyle
is the
Chandler ended up
perfect
getting Hal
Lantern.
Jordan.
But I would definitely love to see a Ryan Reynolds in the suit again. And I don't know if Mark Strong can still do it, depending on age. But having him return as Sinestro would be amazing.
Yeah, if he came back as Sinestro, that would be great. And I would be like, all right, I approve of this message. Just like they could even add John Stewart in there and say the last Green Lantern, did the thing, which was he technically became a bad guy. The original Green Lantern becomes a bad guy.
Well, hang on.
The one I can't blame
because he's like a half person at one point.
The one person I could see them doing because of today's political climate would be the female Green Lantern. They would make the Green Lantern the female. That's what they would.
I didn't even see that one. Like,
there was a female Green Lantern.
Not the newest.
Jessica Cruz is already a character.
Oh yeah, they're coming out with female everything now.
I'm not saying it's a bad. I'm not saying it's bad. If it's done correctly, I would love to have
done correctly.
female
Replacing a main character with a different character, you could make a whole new story for it. No,
Jessica Cruz did inherit
with Lady Thor by calling her something else. There's a Jane Foster, Lady Thor, where they could have called her Thoretta or something like that. It could have been something different. And they kind of ruined her in that way, trying to say she's stronger than Thor. I'm not trying to be a dick, but no, you're not stronger than an Asgardian because it.
Or they could have come up with a proper Norse name for her.
And you know who the strongest fucking Asgardian actually is? Is Thor's sister, Helena. She is literally.
That's what I was saying. Is they could have made
Odin.
They could have made her Thor's sister.
Yeah, she is stronger than Odin. She is literally death.
Mm-hmm.
But hang on, back to my original point. Jessica Cruz did inherit the. She did inherit the ring. She did become a Green Lantern on her own. It wasn't because political climates.
No, if they did it right, that's fine. It's not like She-Hulk where they fucked it up and tried to make her shake her ass in a horrible CG.
Oh God! I tried to delete the image from my head.
I did not want to hear. I didn't want to go down that tunnel.
I'm a big She-Hulk fan. That's what pissed me off.
I used to read too, but that's why I'm saying the show disappointed me so bad. I literally just didn't like it, like the fact how they did it.
All right,
I love the character, but the actress I don't think does a good job as She-Hulk.
No, not at all.
And the CGI, don't even get me started on the CGI. We went downhill.
And they ruined.
All right, who's next?
They ruined.
Who is
I got
next?
one right here.
Let's keep this rolling.
I got one. Mark Strong, 63 movie.
I already said that.
Oh damn! Fuck! Really?
That's the one we just.
I went on a whole
did.
tangent. I'm sorry.
I do have one.
He was Sinestro.
That's what started the whole tangent.
Wow.
That was the one that started the
I
whole.
went on something else with it. That's my fault.
I
got
do
one.
have one, but if you have one, Mayhem, go ahead.
How about Jessica Nacri? She's 37 years old. Best known she's a very famous cosplayer, as well as she was the voice for Cinder Falls in RWBY in 2020 and 20.
Well, there's not a lot of famous people on August 5th.
Not bad. I
got
one. Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Pat Smear, 67, magician and guitarist for the Foo Fighters and Nirvana.
Oh wow, he was a magician too.
That's awesome.
Oh, Dave Grohl.
Wow.
Musician. I'm sorry, I say it odd.
That's fine. I got one right here. Young Blood, 29, rock singer. His song "Die a Little" in the soundtrack of the series of 13 Reasons Why. He won acclaim with a social concess. What the hell is that? Guitarist who won acclaim, the Social Consensus Band of protest music, including songs like King Charles. So yeah, he was a revolutionary band musician.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Ozzy kind of like passed the torch to him to carry on.
How about Jesse Williams?
Rapper kind of
How
guy.
about Jesse Williams, 45, TV actor, best known for Grey's Anatomy, Law and Order, Beyond the Break, and Cabin in the Woods, and Brooklyn's Finest.
I'll show you Brooklyn's Finest. Zip.
And Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
And happy birthday to.
I'm sorry.
All right, happy birthday to those and to those that we may have missed. But at this time, we move on to our next segment, which is movie night.
Oh.
What's your favorite movie?
And your business skills, face.
Okay, that one. All right, Thunder Base. You started off, and we'll go from there.
Basically, I figured we'd just do movie night since we got deep in on movie talk. So this will allow us to continue that movie talk without any issue.
Can I continue my one rant?
Oh yeah, go ahead, Finner. You go with your rant, and then I'm going to go with a movie right after.
Like I was saying about CGI, back in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Davy Jones, good CGI, best. How the fuck did we go from CGI like that in the early 2000s to She-Hulk is like crappy CGI? We should be more advanced in the CGI. Why are we going backwards?
They got
Land of Pie. That is all I gotta say is Land of Pie. That is probably where the CGI took a pivot. Because
and it's the cost. It costs a lot to do good CGI.
Look how good it was back then. David Jones, it was awesome.
Me and Llama are doing some stuff. I'll let you know right now that we're making it look pretty fucking real. And then also the movie studio stuff that me and Thunderbase and Dominant Visions here and Dark Trooper himself in. Then the movie that we're all in for the Crime Syndicate Legacy and War. And then we work for the Chaotic Moon Pictures, this is our own movie studio right here, which Dom and Dark Trooper and everybody else, even Finner, is going to be part of. Like this is our movie studio that we're working on. With this, the CG we're working with right now, a lot of that shit we're doing looks real fucking good, and we're doing it with basic computers and basic phones, and we're making that shit look more like better than Hollywood.
And a lot of elbow grease.
We're working our ass off, but the whole point is there's practical effects mixed in it, and that's the point. You mix the practical effects with the CG, makes it look good. When you make it only CG, it looks fucking garbage. Not trying to be a dick, but look at the Venom movie. I like Venom. But when they had the CG play at the very end with the two CG Venom creatures fighting each other, it looked like garbage. I didn't know who the fuck was who half the time.
But then take a look back to Transformers.
It looked great. I love fucking Transformers. I love Transformers. I'm a super big Transformer fan since I was a kid. I own one.
They should be using that as a template.
Transformers.
For CGI, they should be using that as a template because that, in my opinion, is where it truthfully peaked for combat action CGI.
Yeah, and people's reactions to it that were live, real people reacting to, oh shit, something blew up above me, duck and get out of the way. Here's some rocks falling. It looked good. Good.
When they did Dead Man's Chest, I can't think of the guy's Bill Nighy. He did Davy Jones. They had a motion cap on his head to capture his facial expressions to do the CGI with.
Yeah, and he would talk appropriately and slowly to catch it the right way, and that's why he spoke a certain way and didn't speak super fast, so it'd catch his exact movements, because he's talking like an octopus where he would have tentacles moving around while he's talking. So they got it right.
But like I said, CGI back then was good, and now we have more advanced technology. They have more money, but yet it's going backwards. That's why I think it's
because everyone's gotten to the point of relying too much on AI. That is the problem.
It's also
people have gotten to the point of relying too much on AI, and they need to go back to actually using true CGI.
Well, it's also a concept that they're trying to pull a thing with it. They try to do with the Mandela effect, like Fruit of the Loom and stuff. They're trying to see if they can manipulate and trick people into being dumb and forgetting that we had good shit back in the day, and trying to make it so like, oh, we can start back at a lazy point and still make millions or billions of dollars and then keep going from there. And lazy, like the stuff they're doing is the stuff by the shitty production they're doing in the past 5 to 10 years is what technically we are supposedly doing in our.
It's gone from an S rank to down to like a D or an E rank kind of film,
where they have the advanced, cool, superior technology. How the fuck are they fucking up so bad? Like Fenrir is right. Why is it that freaking like Pirates of the Caribbean has prime CG and all the looks and a bunch of, and even Iron Man, even Marvel back then, but Marvel now? Why does Marvel then look better than Marvel now? Marvel now should look better than Marvel then.
Exactly.
Why? Iron Man, War Machine, Thor back then, all of it looked phenomenal. Hulk looked real. Now look at Hulk. You're like, he looked real.
The She-Hulk and the porno version looked better than the Marvel version.
Fuck, Finier's even right about that one. Now everybody knows I watched the porn. In Ironheart, by the way, Ironheart, if you guys need to know, which Disney fucked up on, because you guys are not very smart when it comes to realizing.
I don't want to have this conversation. I am so disappointed and devastated.
That was a Japanese porno of a Japanese woman calling herself Ironheart, getting out of her suit and getting fucked.
Whoever wrote the comic book of that character, they did that on purpose.
Yeah, they took
Ironheart
Japanese woman and made her into a stereotype black girl that stole her technology instead of learned it. Because at least in the porno, she was intelligent enough to make her own Iron Man armor, and Tony Stark congratulated her, and she got fucked. In the comic books, they had her steal Tony Stark technology and then create it after she already stole it. And then the movie, they made it worse. She stole from the people. She stole from Tony Stark. She stole the ideas. She copyrighted and stole everything and made it her own. Like that, she made her a thief, and then you literally made the whole story about her stealing. That was a very bad stereotype. You made black people look bad in Marvel.
It is higher.
Yeah.
And the weird part is,
Ironheart was supposed to be Morgan, his daughter. Ironheart was supposed to be his daughter.
It would have been much better that way. But
exactly.
But then, in my opinion, these other films that they're doing based off comics or off a mindset, because I think in perspective they should have just not tampered with some characters and try to switch them out into different ethnicity. I mean, Sam Wilson was already destined into that. I don't know if the comic was recent or it was out there early on, but some of the recent comics these days have just been switched out.
Years. The porno's been out for 15 to 20. The porno came out right after Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then of course there's other characters like Wonder Man. Like where'd this come from? I know what this character is because there was an animated series of the New Avengers, which was him, Vision, Scarlet Witch, and I forgot who's the fourth one on that one.
Dom, we had this decision the other day. Stop redoing old characters. Marvel Comics and DC has characters that hasn't even been used yet. Like, no offense, I love Joker and I love Batman. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Joker. Batman has other villains: Calendar Man, Condiment King.
I am sorry, but
Moth.
Scarecrow
Please.
needs the main villain arc.
Exactly.
He needs
but
he
please
needs main
introduce
villain
new
arc. Scarecrow
characters.
needs one.
Stop using Riddler. Stop using Joker. Give another villain the spotlight. Hell, make
No,
a movie.
you're
You know what? You know
You're
what,
right.
Samir? You are absolutely right because we talked about that before. Bring in the villains that you've never seen yet in the films.
Where
at
the fuck's Condiment Man? Come on, I want to see
exactly.
Acid.
What about Calendar Man or Calendar Girl? Maybe Baby
Come on.
Doll or what's another villain I'm thinking of? Give me another
Firefly.
Firefly. They was going to use that character
Batwoman.
in the Batgirl movie.
They fucked
but
up the
they-
Batwoman movie.
Yes.
Yeah, Batgirl movie. Thank you. Batgirl movie with Brendan Fraser being Firefly, which it looked great. The fucking trailer stuff they were doing was going to be great, and the pictures. And then they.
However, the unfortunate, what's unfortunate
After it was
about
done,
that was
it was already done.
They written it as a tax write-off, which means we will never get to see the movie light of
No,
day.
we will. We'll
Which
see it. We'll see it in like 10 years or whatever the 10-year mark is.
But
and
the
it'll be
problem
after
was-
copyright. Then they can produce it and make money off
Right.
it. They did a
And I
double
think the
profit.
real reason why they did that was because of the tax write-off. But then, not only that was a problem, you wasted Michael Keaton and Brendan Fraser and Leslie Grace, who was going to play Batgirl.
Brendan
Hey,
Fraser.
I got a good example
Fraser
for you.
deserved redemption, though.
I got a good example for you.
Loved
Teen
playing that
Titans,
character.
early 2000s, had a character named Killer Moth. Awesome. Looked a
Good
good character.
choice,
Where
yes.
is he in live action? Where's
No
he
one-
been in live action?
Not even in that
a
live
good
action series.
Mr. Freeze, like nothing against Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a big fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger, but
Same with Poison Ivy.
Yes.
Uma Thurman, good.
Killer Croc.
He was
And
seen
not
in
the Suicide
Suicide
Squad.
but
Yeah, Suicide
yes,
Squad version,
but yes,
it wasn't as
but
good.
yes, Killer Croc.
That was like beginner.
Or how
Killer
about
Croc.
this? Actually, give Slade a
Thank
movie.
you. That's what I've been
Slade.
saying.
100%.
Yes.
Because Slade is better. Like they showed like where Deadpool came from. Deadpool is literally a copy of Slade, but just more R
They-
word.
They
He's
said
R-rated.
They said in the solo Ben Affleck Batman movie, Slade was supposed to be the main villain in the Ben Affleck solo Batman.
It would have
movie.
made sense.
Exactly.
He is smart. He is skilled.
Hell.
He is strong. He is immortal.
Give me a live action Red Hood. I want a
my
live
God.
action Red
Dude,
Hood.
The Red Hood animation. I love their animated movies. Their animated movies are the best. DC
Yes,
is better with
the kids got
animated than they
potential.
are live action. 1,000%. All their animated are amazing. I own almost every DC animated movie. I'm a big fan of DC when it comes to
Give me the
animated
Court of
movies.
Owls in live action, not the Gotham TV series. Give
No,
me a
that's
Court of
why I said
Owls movie.
Their animated stuff is better. Period.
Exactly.
Marvel's live action is better. DC's animated is better.
Well, Marvel has been
And that's
going
what I'm
downhill
saying, though,
lately.
is it's like if DC were to follow the live action kind of formula that Stan Lee put into the MCU,
100%.
then
Oh, definitely.
DC could easily bring their movies up to the same
But
quality
They screwed up.
as Marvel.
They went too fast.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see.
Would have done it the
I would love to
same
see
way. Sure, they would have
Nightwing.
been 5 years behind,
Yes,
but they would have
Nightwing.
still had.
I want to see
followers.
Nightwing, Red
Oh,
Hood,
how about this?
Tim Drake,
Batman
Red
Beyond.
Robin.
I'll play Batman.
How
Beyond.
about
I'll play Terry
Nightcrawler?
McGinnis.
Anyone
I will
remember
keep my
Nightcrawler?
ears shaved.
Yeah, Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Like no joke.
Don't get me
If they play
wrong.
Batman Beyond live action, I will play Terry McGinnis. I will shave my face. I don't want to even ask for a payday. I will just want to play Terry McGinnis to play. That's my favorite Batman. I have every version of him in collectible toys. I have the whole fucking anime. I actually cosplayed as Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond.
I was him as Halloween one year.
I'd be willing to play Static
Yes,
Shock.
give me a live action Static Shock. Give me
Static
something
Shock.
new.
Everyone's been asking that for years, and
That's
as
the
of
thing.
2016,
Why?
it has-
Why don't
it
they?
has-
Static Shock would be
because-
great.
At first, look, in the beginning, they was gonna cast Jaden Smith, but he was too old for the role. And plus,
Oh God, no! That
He
would
was not
have killed the
old.
character.
How he
DC
looks?
turned
He
it down
still
too.
looks like he's a teenager. He is fucking almost 30 years old and still looks like a teenager.
Then they were gonna cast Leon Thomas III, but he wasn't interested, so he turned that down. Then
And
of course,
seriously, Jaden Smith would have been
Well, then
perfect.
how about they do
Look,
this instead of
age.
making him a teenage for the live action?
Do the
Why
adult
not give
Static
the
Static
time area in between when Static Shock and Batman Beyond did the crossover, and we got to meet the older version of Static
Yeah.
Shock?
And
Give
Static
us a
Shock is a
Static
badass.
Shock
He was
either
the-
at that time or from or from before then.
Yeah,
But
and he
still
was the
in
leader of
between
the
from
Justice
League
League
back
back
to
then.
then.
Like in the
Because-
future Justice League, Static Shock was the leader of the futurist Justice League, and you guys don't realize how fucking powerful Static Shock is. The guy
Exactly.
controls neurons and
He
electricity.
literally
He
kept
your
the
brain
lookout.
neurons. He could kill
He
anybody.
literally kept the orbital lookout from crashing to Earth.
Yeah.
Just with his own power alone.
He can
They
control.
have all these characters
to
to
the-
at their disposal, but they
the
always want to
molecule.
focus on the main characters.
Yeah.
They never want to expand.
You know how
It's
many
always
good
Batman,
people-
Joker.
You know how many ghetto people
In
like
my
me
opinion,
that grew up
it's
in the
money.
hood would
That's why
love
that's
to
more
see a
focused
Static
than
Shock
rather than
movie.
discussing newer ones because they're hesitant at focusing on newer characters.
Man, we could have Devontae play Static Shock, have me play Batman Beyond, and have everybody else play different characters. We could have Dark Trooper here play Ironhawk, the mix of Green Lantern and Hawk Girl, the son of Hawk Girl and Green Lantern. Dark Trooper could play that guy, but how fucking big he is. Let alone we could have Junior play a Bounce Boy or something like that. Hey, Bounce Boy's cool. He can't die.
Yeah.
That's Rubber Band Man from Static is a character.
And then there's the future Brainiac.
Like
that
I
was a good
said,
guy.
I
I
love
like
Joker. I love Batman, but I'm starting to hate Joker because he's becoming overdone. Give
He is
me
being
someone
overdone.
new.
100%. I will agree with you. He is being overdone. They have used Joker.
I'm starting to
so
hate
much.
the Joker.
I'm a big Joker fan.
They're gonna use Two-Face
Love it.
twice. They use Riddler twice. Who else did they use twice as a villain?
I still say they need to bring in a proper movie where Scarecrow is the main villain, not like a
Exactly.
side villain like he always
Yes.
has been.
They could do it
because
like
he
this.
has the ability of being a main villain.
I have a story plot for you. Do a Batman movie that involves Scarecrow, but involves also the owl assassins.
The night, the Court of Owls.
The Court of Owls.
I mean, it would make
involves
sense.
Scarecrow working with the Court of Owls to trick and manipulate Batman into getting somewhere. And when he shows up to fight Scarecrow, the Court of Owls are waiting for him.
Hey, you want a
That
good
would be
idea
cool
for a
fucking
movie?
Disney, DC, whoever owns fucking Batman, pay me. I will help you. I will make this great movie.
You wanna make a good
director as
movie?
well, and I piss off
There's
all
a-
the people who didn't realize I was a fucking director this whole time.
There's a video game, Batman Arkham Knight. Best video game ever I ever played.
100%. Make a Batman Arkham Knight movie.
The
It would be
Arkham series
phenomenal.
is amazing. Just the Arkham series in general is amazing.
I was about to say, didn't he already make a series
Not a
of
movie,
that?
not a show.
Not a movie, the video game.
only
It's
video
a video game series.
It was 1, 2, and 3.
Or are you talking? Hang on. Are you
Arkham
talking about the TV
Origins,
series
Arkham
Gotham,
Asylum,
like
Arkham Knight, and
pre-Batman?
Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Those
Wait,
are the
hang on,
four.
hang
I
on.
must be thinking about.
Are you talking about
City.
Gotham?
You're thinking
Like
of Gotham.
Gotham, the TV
Yeah, I must be
series?
thinking about
Yeah, she's thinking of Gotham. Gotham.
I
is
loved
the
Gotham.
prequel.
Gotham was interesting.
Yeah, Gotham's a prequel. Gotham is before Batman becomes Batman, where all the villains, because Gotham is based off the villains and how they became villains.
Gotham
origin
takes
story.
place literally right at it. It starts off right,
Right before he
after
becomes
right after Bruce's parents' death.
Yeah,
That's the
Parents
fourth
die,
scene is when
yeah.
they get killed.
that's what I'm saying.
That's literally the
Literally,
fourth scene.
Gotham is the prequel. Gotham is the villain stories of every villain and how they became.
All
a
right.
villain.
All right,
go
but
on
with
to the
that,
next
we
second
need to
Marvel
move
movie.
on, and I think it is time for war.
Whoa! Sorry for my tangents, people, but we need war.
Oh, that was a good tangent though to be.
It was. Base, we need to make a Mayhem tangent warning label. Warning, Mayhem is doing a tangent. It may take 5 minutes or more.
Do a tangent counter.
I think you were literally on a tangent for at least a good 10 minutes.
Thank you, Ives, but you're correct, and I am wrong.
By the commission of the God Emperor and by the will of the Holy Oath, I've been given permission to give you this transmission.
You have
a video. Please.
What video?
By
You
Fort
didn't give
O'Malley.
me a video. Just go into your. Go in. I didn't get a video.
There was a video I sent you.
Oh snap! Yeah, resend it or double check it. Dark Trooper. While we're at it,
Warhammer 40K New Edition cinematic trailer.
Thank you. And until he pulls that up, for you guys, my favorite factions for the Imperium of Man was obviously, as I've stated, Space Wolves and Grey Knights. But if I did choose anything besides that for Imperium Man, it'd probably be the Krieg, because they're willing to die no matter what. But what is your Xenos faction? What is everybody's favorite alien faction? Xeno faction. That's what Xenos. Trooper is Orcs, which I know why. To be honest,
Orcs are awesome.
They
Orcs
are.
are the best.
They are really the
by
best.
the way,
It's a fucked up thing. It's
Dark
not even a
Trooper,
joke.
I gotta
really
get you a book. I gotta get you a book. It's a dark romance of a human girl being ravished by orcs.
So her pussy is spread how wide after? Because I got a big dick, but those motherfuckers got like a foot long. I thought 8 was big, but no, these guys got 12 and plus. And it all depends, because if you're talking Warhammer Orcs, I don't believe have dicks. They are mushrooms. They are fungi. They don't breed like mammals do. They breed by spore. So actually, every time you kill an orc, you make more orcs. That's the fucked up thing about orcs. You kill one, you make more. And actually in our D&D story, Dark Trooper here, every time Grismont from Dark Trooper bleeds, he's making more orcs. I've been rolling for him the whole fucking time, by the way. Half the world is pretty much has orcs in it that are birthed by Grismont. Because Grismont fight.
Oh, dear God.
That's not even
a lot
a
of child support.
Oh my God.
Orcs don't need child support.
All right, Trooper. Thunder Base, hit it.
I don't want the whole video. I just want that chunk at the start at 3:44.
At 44 seconds.
At where?
It's I sent it again. I sent it on Discord. It's like almost at almost the end, like 3:24. Right there.
And the spies and the slumps.
Whoa, what the?
Wait, what's going on?
Did I just see tongue?
This is Warhammer, homie.
It's this one I want to talk about today. This fine gentleman with the battle axe and the shield.
Is he
what we're talking about today?
That's Ultramarine.
As the galaxy burns. Victory
So,
as the Imperium
I have a
rocks
question
around
for you,
us.
Dark Trooper, after this video,
Victory
before you start.
as humanity rages against the dying of the light.
So, Trooper, I have a question.
Yes.
Is it the Ultra Trooper or the Ultramarines that are the ones that are dealing with the Tyranid more than anybody?
Not necessarily. They all are.
So
the entirety of the Imperium, the entirety of the galaxy is dealing with.
I have a question for you, Dark Trooper.
They all are. So the entirety of the Imperium, the entirety of the galaxy is dealing with.
So,
The,
I have a question for you, Dark Trooper.
the entirety of the galaxy is dealing with.
Sorry. What?
But we'll talk about the Tyranids another day. But for
Yeah,
now,
I'm just saying, like, I just noticed, like, as I pay attention, a lot of the Ultramarines have been dealing with the Tyranids more than any race that I've noticed.
that is because the Ultramarines are the poster child of Warhammer 40K because they're the most stable gene source. But that's beside the point. Today we are talking about librarians. One of the last specialties we're going to be talking about. Librarians are the wizards of the Astartes. They are battle psychers. These
So they're
are
Dom the Sage and they're Llama.
no, they're not Llama.
No, he's chaotic.
Librarians are Astartes psychers are Space Marine psychers who are charged with not only bringing psychic powers to the battlefield, but also keeping the records of the chapter. To keep the secrets of the chapter. If there's a specific kind of weapon that has mystical powers, they are the ones who are the ones containing it. They almost all chapters have at least a couple of librarians with them. Exceptions are the Black Templars, because they are so mind-numbingly pious. They absolutely refuse to have librarians in their midst. The Space Wolves are another, but the thing is they don't call them librarians; they call them ruin priests. So it's just Space Wolves being Space Wolves, and the White Scars who call them Storm Seekers. I think they're called.
Holy shit!
Hang on. I think it's called Storm Seekers. Storm Seers or some shit like that. And to be honest, librarians are actually treated actually have an attrition rate much higher than normal Space Marines because of the fact that they have to make sure that if the recruits fall to chaos or get corrupted, they are dealt with very harshly and very swiftly.
Why the fuck was my kid's wallet inside the fridge?
I don't know. The thing is, libraries have been around since before, all the way back to the Great Crusade. And it was this thing called the Council of Nicaea, where the emperor himself banned them from using their powers at all. Which at the time, he didn't realize the Horus Heresy was just around the corner. And then the Horus Heresy happened, and then they realized, oh, wait a minute, we need the librarians because they're using warp technology, they're using warp powers, and the only ones who know how to use the warp powers are the librarians. But the emperor was too busy to overrule it, and then they didn't have their librarians when they were fighting the battles. To the point of which Rugal Dawn actually saw them and told them he can't use you guys. They actually begged him to let him go out there and use their powers, and he said he wished he could, but he can't. It wasn't until after the Horus Heresy is when the Council of Nicaea wasn't retracted. It was revised so that now they can use their powers, but because the only person who could retract it was currently parking his butt on the Golden Throne. They have a wide variety of psychic abilities. Some of them are actually just pretty typical: telekinesis, telepath, shooting lightning from their fingertips, force shields, and all that good stuff. But some of them are actually pretty interesting. Like they can actually summon ancient warriors to the battlefield. Some can actually increase their battle proficiency to 10th degrees. Some can literally repair machines with just a touch of their hand. on the machine and bring it back to life. They can read minds and all that good stuff. That's just some of the cooler stuff. That's some of the cool stuff. I'm just gonna skip past all that. One of their main weapons is actually really cool. It's called a force weapon. They can have axes, staves, and swords. They can actually channel their psychic abilities into it to make it very devastating against immaterial foes like demons and whatnot. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, they call them Storm Seers. Is the White Scars version of them. And of course, you have the Grey Knights, which we will talk about another day because they are a whole faction in and of themselves. They are the entire chapter is all are like S-class battle psychers. Grey Knights, but we'll talk about another day. What else is there? Oh, most psychers, librarians have a thing called a psychic hood, which is like a helmet or in some cases an actual hood that actually helps protect them to some degree from the ruinous powers the dangers of the ruinous powers. The biggest issue is that, like any psychers, they are susceptible to the corruptions of the warp, which when they use their powers, every time they use their powers. So they literally are walking a fine line. And it's one of the reasons why librarians are the librarian recruitment and training process is so rigorous. Because if a recruit uses their psychic abilities and gets corrupted or heaven forbid, gets possessed by a demon, you literally now have a semi-mortal powerhouse demon lord who can now use psychic ability, who now possess the body that's literally nigh immortal and powerful as hell. So that's why they are very highly motivated to make sure that they kept under wraps. And there's two ways that you recruit librarians. One of which is through the Black Ships and the Sister Society. They find very powerful psychers, and then they during the process, and they either give them to the librarians or they give them to their own the Psychina, which is their version of the psyker, which is sanctioned psychers. Or, and this is actually quite fascinating, in some cases, because all the Primarchs had some level of psychic ability to one degree or another, some psychers, some Battle Brothers actually get psychic abilities after they are implanted with the gene seed. So I actually found that fascinating. That they didn't realize that they develop psychic powers after they have already become a Battle Brother. And that's pretty much it, unless you guys got any questions. Oh, some notable mentions are Chief Librarian Targaris, which is the Chief Librarian of the Ultramarines, who, and I think this was the funniest thing, a literal Inquisitor came to the Ultramarine, into the main hall with the Ultramarines, went up to Mightiest Calgar, and with stones the size of watermelons, demanded, not asked, not requested, demanded that he turn over Targaryens to the Inquisition. And with the almost a ton of Space Marines around him, and Mightiest Calgar basically told him, yeah, no, get out. Another one is a Chief Librarian Mephiston, which is the Chief Librarian of the Blood Angels, who's not only survived the Black Rage, but also greatly benefited from it. Grandmaster Ezekiel from the Dark Angels, the Salamanders, or Rufus Megid Stormcaster, or there's actually one I like.
Yeah, when I learned about the librarians, I first learned about them playing the game Dawn of War, because one of the first characters you're introduced to, besides the leader and captain himself, is a librarian, which ends up becoming evil himself because he gets corrupted by chaos. And it shows the parallels of how close it is that when you have to work as a librarian, you're closer to fighting or to becoming corrupted by chaos than you are in anything, and you have to fight it at all times. And the cool thing about the story is like it shows a whole story of how he becomes corrupted by a chaos sorcerer that used to be a librarian. And like the warp makes you powerful, but it leads to corruption. Same thing in reality when it comes to God. People that don't understand when you're a good holy man, but you use the warp to fight evil. Like, I fight evil. I fight the demons and the heretics. I see them. I know who they are. Me and Thunderbase and a few other guys here, we call out the chaos. We call out the demons. Why do you think we're called the chaotic minds? We know you. We can see you.
Why do you think they want to kill us?
Why do you think they want to kill us? Exactly. We can see you past your veil. You're hiding your real demon horns, and look, no, we can see it. They've known the whole fucking time. We've been waiting till the right time to expose you, demons and heretics, and we will purge the unclean. But on that note, let's start off on our next segment, the Purple People Party, for the people, by the people, of the people. And instead of a elephant or a rhino or a donkey or a weasel, we have the free, brave American bird, the American bald eagle, and the llama. Yes, we have the American bald eagle, and our secondary animal is the llama. We were originally going to think about going with a lion or something else like that, but we don't want to deal with Africa's animal symbol, so we're not going to fight with them. So llama it is, and llama is also chaotic in its own manner. So we have the straightforward party.
Everyone I've asked about it has said they absolutely love the symbol of the llama.
Oh, yeah, they love the llama and they love the eagle because the eagle represents the strong, free, brave Americans, and the llama represents the chaotic Americans. They're like, fuck you, because no truth, we are both. We are both.
I hate llamas.
You're either fighting llamas. The eagles that are blowing you up from the sky, or you're fighting the llamas that are rolling around the ground going, fuck you, haktu. But no, really.
I hate llamas. I used to take care of them. They were not fun. I said I hate llamas. I used to take care of them.
All right, so the American people, as we have the left, we have the right, we have the Democrats, we have the Republicans. Right now, we need a third party solidified like a Triforce. Everybody else is a gamer or a Legend of Zelda fan or anybody that understands. 3, the concept of a Triforce is we need, because you have power, you have wisdom fighting each other fucking insanely. And the wisdom of the Republican Party and the power of the Democratic Party, or is it the vice versa? Probably right now it's more power of the Republicans and wisdom of the Democrats. The wisdom of the Democrats was lost a long time ago. What's left is the courage. Link. We're courage. We are the people. We're the lowest of the low. You have Hyrule, or you have Hyrule of Ganondorf, and you have Zelda fighting each other. You need Link to go through the fucking story to get ready to fight against the evil and corrupt, or stop the corruption and fix everything, which is us, the Purple People Party, for the people, by the people, of the people, where you have the right ran by the billionaires, you have the left ran by the corrupt corporations that are billionaires and trillionaires. You have us, the people, the middle ground, the people that actually do wave between the left and the right, that literally go between, I got to choose between two lesser two evils all the time because you always see it on the fucking TV when they try to lie and say, oh, there's numerous parties. Why do you only see two? Why do you only see red and blue? Where's the middle? What happens when you mix red and blue? You get purple. It's either that or a party called the White Party, but you guys would think it's called racist because you go, oh, well, white means that if it's a black party, you'd be okay with it. Stop being fucking racist. I like the White Power Ranger. I was the White Power Ranger quite a few fucking times.
Sometimes.
But yeah, nonetheless, stop bringing it into race, people, guys, girls, and squirrels, because you know who runs the Purple People Party? Native American Jews. Me and Thunderbase, hell, even Sage the Intelligent. We're all part black. We're all part Native American. We're all part Jewish. Have you figured it out yet? And then you got Dark Trooper here, and Fenrir, our only white boys. I don't know. Llama's technically a white boy too, which is funny. I don't know if Ives is. She jumped up because she's busy because she has other things to do right now. But Ives, we love you. If you jump back in, it's cool. You can throw your opinion. If not, there's always next time. We love when you jump in. You're one of our favorite guests, and you're part of the Chaotic Minds now if you ever join in. But on that note, for the Purple People Party, for the people, by the people, of the people. We are the people. We're the ones that live paycheck to paycheck. We're the ones that get screwed over all the times. We're the ones that vote and our vote doesn't actually count because you guys corrupt the fucking system. We're finally having a voice. And guess what? It's one of the strongest, meanest motherfuckers you'll ever meet in your life. And I've met a lot of those politicians on the left and the right, shook hands with the recent Democratic Party and Republican Party for Michigan. They both had their thing where the corrupt Muslim just won somehow by lies and manipulation, which you know he's not going to win against the main vote because we're not voting for him. Damn, we lost Sage, but I think that's because his computer just died as he's he didn't plug it in as he went be right back and he'll be back.
Yep.
On that note, hit it, Thunderbase Studios. As I get off.
Now,
on
Elon Musk, richest man in the world.
Now you
and
can
oh
talk
boy,
nuts.
am I happy he's on our side. All right, this dude has been fighting against the migration that's been happening to our civilization. He just did an interview where they said, "Why do you support the far right?" And he's like, "I don't support the far right. I support normal people that like borders." Pierce Morgan did like an hour-long crash out, crying and blathering about how horrible it is to not want rapists in your country, because obviously the pro rape left obviously has a very different perspective on this stuff than I do. However, Elon Musk, I think he just went nuclear. He just posted this 4-minute video about Hitler. Apparently, my chat told he literally dropped this while I am recording this live. So we're gonna see what this is all about.
Dark Trooper. I know I'm not trying to be a dick, but I would like for you, out of everybody here, to pay attention to this the most, because the talking points of the person that is trying to kill Hitler are the talking points of the far left. And I want you to pay attention to the actual talking points they talk about with Hitler, because in all reality, Hitler does say this stuff. He does do this stuff. He does state these certain things that are being brung into the left that you don't realize that are part of the left, actually. It's not trying to be a dick and just showing you the parts that you are being hidden from, because they're lying to you and hiding from you. That's why Trooper here is now a middle party and purple party and not a left or a right. Definitely he'll never be right. But he'll at least be center to left, or to center. And this part right here should show you to be more center than left at all. Hit it, DJ.
Because, oh my God, Oive, can you use a new cash infusion?
Cash App interview thing, because I've done Cash App. It works to an extent, but I don't have time for all the things because I
save your ass for your own channel.
Yeah,
and honestly, that's necessary. Back to the video.
Thank you, Nux, for saying that. Back to the video.
Oh my God.
So good.
Wow.
I'm a time traveler from the year 2025, and I've come here to kill you, Hitler.
Elon Musk has no freaking chill, man. The left is done. I've heard of this. This is the leftist mutual of the same policies or whatever. I heard about this. I don't think I ever saw it.
Oh, not again. I'm never going to have enough time to finish these paintings with all of these time travelers trying to kill me.
Well, I'm going to succeed.
Before you pull the trigger, can I just ask why? Why do all of you people want to kill me?
Isn't it obvious? I'm a progressive, a liberal, a fighter for social
The Palestine pin. Oh my God, bro.
justice. And you are a fascist who implemented a reign of terror. And while the effects of your policies devastated the world for decades, soon we will be able to take back the White House, and we will be able to use the government to force people to follow our great ideas.
You want to use government power to force your ideas on the populace.
Oh my God.
Me too.
Bro,
besties.
Besties.
No. Ugh. You and I have nothing in common. What I'm saying is there are people in our time with dangerous ideas, and we need to silence them.
Silencing those who disagree with you.
History knows.
I do that too.
Bro, stop.
Oh, wunderbar!
Stop.
The Nazi movement will not die with me.
Don't give me that. I'm enlightened, and you're as bad as, well, as Hitler. Listen.
Man, it doesn't work when your names have no power. When your insults have no power anymore, you suddenly literally lose everything. But what are you gonna call Hitler? Huh? What are you gonna actually call Hitler?
What I'm trying to say is we are very close to implementing a utopia, as long as we can get rid of some certain undesirable people groups.
Yes, like the Jews.
Yes, like the Jews.
No! No, I mean the Zionists. I meant the Zionists, bro. I
Jews, you mean Zionists. I'm a Jew.
HBO.
Bring it.
And they were telling me, how does it make you feel to be right wing when there's like so much Jew hate on the right? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The Jew hate's all on the left. They're Hamas supporting redacted insult that I use for leftists. I literally said it to them. They were like in shock. And I was like, are you insane?
Freedom of speech for YouTube, which they're probably going to do to me.
If he's not going to use it, I'll say it.
Do it, Thunder
I
Race.
think you mean retards.
I mean, we are retards, so we can fucking say it.
Mhm.
You're fucking retarded, you motherfuckers, because I actually have been special needs, special ed for fucking 13 plus years all throughout school. And yeah, just because I'm a literate dyslexic learning disabilities doesn't mean I'm fucking stupid. It just means I need to relearn it several
I
times.
hate that they've gotten so sensitive on stuff like that. It's like, I'm sorry, words, yes, they mean things, yes, but you shouldn't let them control your life. So someone said something that you didn't like. Oh, boo-hoo. At least you're still alive.
Yep. They don't realize it because they don't understand it because they lived in a privileged, happy life. They didn't live through the ghetto or the hood like I did, where if you wore the wrong fucking color, you're dead. You wore nice shoes, you were dead. If you walked into the wrong area and just said, what up, you got your fucking ass beaten, you might have survived. And if not, you got curved something, then you're dead. Yeah, you understand the pattern? I fucking survived because I was mean and rough and I wore purple or black and didn't give two shits in a fuck and just stayed away from everybody and wore boots. I don't wear shoes. I wear boots.
Oh, I mean, wearing purple does kind of support one of the strongest and most and one of the most feared gangs that came out of Michigan, known as the Purple Gang, that even Al Capone himself was afraid of.
Yeah, and I have family that were part of that back in the day. But I don't represent the Purple Gang in the kind of way, in that kind of manner. I represent it as a constant understanding of balance because
ironic thing though, the Purple Gang was Jewish. They was a Jewish gang.
They started off Jewish, and they were part black as well. They were Jewish and black, which is also where me and my cousin also know each other from in certain manners because of our family.
There's still a hideout down here in Monroe.
That'll shock all you motherfuckers because he's also part Jewish and he's fucking Irish. You guys don't see that with him because you guys look at skin killer because you're fucking racist. I look at him for a person. Same thing with Dark Trooper here. I'll still call you a white boy.
The right could have made a Holocaust joke. Oh no! Are you kidding me?
I hear it every day.
All the Jew hate is coming on the left. There was a Jew stabbed in New York City yesterday. There was a Jew beaten with a hammer in New York City today. All right, hello.
It happens every fucking day.
And this is literally what I said. Like, how do you make you feel that you foment a right-wing community which will bring Jew haters? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? You celebrated October 7th on October 7th.
Oh.
So in the future.
Oh.
You can't watch the interview. They recorded it on their end.
You also do not like the Jews?
Well, no. But we don't believe in segregating all the races like you do. I mean, except for like graduation ceremonies. And dorms. And hiring practices.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just believe in socialism. Except they hate their nation. The only difference between the Nazis and the modern socialists is the Nazis at least like Germany or something.
Yeah.
I too am a fan of the
brainwashed a lot of
500 bits, Ryan. Your tweet about left-wing versus right-wing anti-Semitism remains evergreen, bro. I made that tweet. Elon Musk actually liked that tweet, by the way, when I made it, about how, I feel safer around like the Hitler-hailing Goypers than like your moderately leftist college student that wants to globalize the Intifada. That tweet.
Yeah. Like what Nux is saying about that, like literally every talking point that they have back and forth the whole time, they don't realize is almost parallel. Because even the state with the Hitler thing, we're the Democratic National Socialist Party. That's Nazis. Not a joke. Look up history. They were Democratic.
And truthfully, it does bring forth truth of what Hitler said. The Nazi regime will continue to reign even after his death.
And he didn't die until recently, in the past like 10 years or so.
Mhm.
People don't realize he fucking survived and they had somebody else impersonate the death. He had grandchildren and everything.
Oh, yeah, he finally revealed himself when he finally was in the old age and he knew he was getting ready to die. He finally revealed himself.
And he died before the assassin showed up.
Yeah, dude looked nothing like how he used to. Nothing.
Yeah,
He changed his whole appearance and everything.
Plastic surgery, man.
Mhm.
All right. On that note, let's go to the next one. Let's see. This one. James Tyler. Nico?
So to be a school counselor in Texas, you have to have a master's degree. Does your bill require chaplains to have a master's degree?
No.
To be a school counselor in Texas, you have to teach in a classroom for 2 years. Does your bill require a chaplain to teach in a classroom for 2 years?
No, sir.
Does your bill specify any qualifications for chaplains serving in our schools?
I don't think there's any specific qualifications.
Does your bill define what a chaplain is?
I believe it does. Does the bill? I'm looking at it. I mean, it's chaplains are defined in many areas of our government.
Representative Hefner, are you aware that there are internet services that will ordain a chaplain with just 40 hours of online training?
I'm not advised.
I offered an amendment to the original bill to require these school chaplains to respect the free exercise of religion, and you refused to accept that amendment. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I offered an amendment to require parental consent before children can meet with a chaplain, and you refused to accept that amendment. Is that correct?
I don't recall all the details of that day.
Okay.
It's been a few days.
So
late nights.
we've discussed the National School Chaplain Association. Do you remember that conversation?
I do not remember. I don't recall.
The National School Chaplain Association testified in favor of the bill, both in the House and the Senate. Have they helped you with this bill at all?
I don't recall. I had input from a lot of different people.
Are you aware that the stated purpose of this organization is to, quote, enhance God's presence by infiltrating the system?
I'm not advised.
Do you know Rocky Malloy? He's their CEO, testified in favor of the bill in the House and the Senate.
I've met Rocky.
Has he worked on this bill at all?
They provided some input.
So are you aware that Rocky Malloy has said chaplains are not professional counselors? Children don't need professional counseling. They just need to be heard.
I'm not familiar with that.
He said he has a phone app that gives instructions on how to pray with students who are suicidal. Do you believe that the answer to kids who are suicidal is for them to pray and not get professional
That has
mental health
nothing to do
counseling?
with this bill.
Rocky Malloy has stated he wants chaplains
It
going
does,
in
it does.
teachers' classrooms and reviewing every single book available to students. Do you, as the bill author, want chaplains censoring or banning books in libraries or classrooms? No. Are you familiar that Rocky Malloy describes himself as a former drug smuggling pirate saved by divine intervention?
I'm not aware.
And he's admitted to being convicted of international drug trafficking?
I'm not advised.
The gentleman's time has expired.
All right, so is this what Troopers? Is this one of the ones you posted?
Yes.
I agree with you that he didn't do whatever the hell he was doing with the.
The problem is with this bill, like he was saying, this bill is going to be taxpayer funded to put religious figures. It's saying right here in Google. It says right here the funding would be district of you can use school safety and mental health funding to pay for these positions.
What is the bill called?
It is Texas Senate Bill 763. Basically, they're suggesting taking licensed and trained professionals, counselors, and replacing them with what was it? Replacing with religious chaplains.
No, I don't agree with that. What I would agree with is if they still had the actual people that are certified, but still having a religious commissar of some sort that counsels or double checks or shows up and like consults. But that's it. It would be here's my suggestion, but it would only be one or two, and you would still have the guys that you stated that originally would be there hired. They still do their job the right way, the scientific, practitioner way. They went through schooling properly. They had their teacher hours for so many years of 2 or 3 years like they required. The requirements must be met before you go in. You do not bring somebody in of a religious thing without requirements of the other schoolings first. You do need
not to mention the fact.
Religion should stay out of school in general, in my opinion.
Religion has
it was a religious school
after or before or during the weekend.
Like in the public school system or non-religious schools, they should keep that stuff separated. Unless it is a religious school, like a Catholic school, then I don't care because
that's a different story because that's connected to the church.
Yeah, because it's connected to the church. But if it's a non-Catholic school or non-Christian school, they should not be putting chaplains in positions of authority. And like the senator said, it is stupidly easy to get certified as a chaplain. Getting your driver's license is harder than becoming a chaplain. No, even better. Getting tax exempted for a church is easier than
I was about to say, nowadays getting a driver's license is not that hard. That's the reason why it's been happening so much.
Well, that's the point I'm making is that the fact that you can literally just spend 45 minutes online and get certified to be a chaplain is disgusting. Because again, these are kids. A lot of the kids who go to these counselors are kids who are having a lot of troubles at home with their personal lives, with their psychological. All of these things, and the counselors go through a lot of things, and the fact that they are suggesting, and that Texas is suggesting that you should change out these people to what amounts to religious fanatics, in some cases are religious fanatics, it's even worse, using taxpayer money that's supposed to go to schools. That is supposed to be for safety and mental health of these children who are there. It's a ass backwards bill that is just not necessary. It's just another way for the church another way for these politicians to put control into these schools of our children. And what makes it worse is they can't. The parents can't even opt out of the service. It's either you get the chaplain or you got to do it yourself. So like, what if the kid? What if the kid? Like the biggest, what really irritates me is like, what if the kid in question is gay, and he's going to this counselor to say, "Hey, I want to talk about me that I feel like I am gay. And I need someone to talk to about this. That's not my parents, or not my religious, like not my parents. Can you talk to me?" And then like a chat, like with the counselors, they have training, the videos, seminars, pamphlets that they can literally say, okay, this is what you can do. This is how you're going to tell your parents. This is how you do this, this, and this.
Yeah, like I agree to that. What I state is you still have those people, and then if there is a religious person, you can still bring them in, but only for like counseling for some people that believe in religious like means, because you can still be a religious means and still want to know knowledge of the world. Because I'm both. I've studied both. I was raised on religion super hardcore at a young age. And I was taught to be an adult super young. And that's why I'm so playful now and I want to be a kid now at times, because I didn't get to be a kid when I was a kid. I always had to know better and get to know better and learn from it. Sucked. But it made me a better person. That's why I 17 and up, I was by myself and learned how to fucking do shit on my own and survive. It wasn't easy. But when it comes to this shit right here, like religion did help at certain times. It guided me, but there's times where you just need straight facts and information. You need a bit of both, but it needs to be done properly. Like you go to school, you learn these things, like they're stating, like Chris, like a trooper here is saying, and then after that, on the weekends or later after class, you go into a religious property or a church or whatever else, or house of worship, house of knowledge and worship. They can call it, for special schoolings they can make called knowledge and worship. You put it as such as like, hey, now that you went through school, you did your job, you can come over here and I will teach you things about of religion and God, and which also, religion isn't just religion, it's a history lesson. Some of the religions is connected with history. That's how you know some of it's real. I've studied many religions most of my life. That's why I was multi-religious and died and came back 3 different times in life. And I can see heaven, hell, and rebel. I know they exist. I know doing evil and bad will send you to hell. I know doing good and righteous will send you to heaven. I know that there's a balance between where you work for death and Mother Nature as the purgatory in between that still works for heaven. They don't work for hell. Hell will do their own thing. Hell's big enough. People don't realize it until you dying, coming back, called the 444, dying 3 times, 4 years apart 3 times. Look up 444 and then we'll talk. On that note, let's hit this next one.
To lose our nation and our sovereignty, so I decided to come to the Capitol and beg all Americans to hear me and feel me. You need to repost and share and comment, because today we are officially one step closer to becoming the United States of Israel, because the House of Representatives passed H.R. 8800, which is the NDAA,
America would never be United States of Israel.
Israeli and American militaries through the technology partnerships. I am begging you, and others are begging you, but this is something we don't come back from. The only thing stopping this now is the Senate. From this, our nation becoming completely conquered. I am not saying that to exaggerate. I am quite literally on my own dime here at the fucking Capitol.
Very high
As much, but it's making me so choked up and emotional because we are this close to losing our nation. So here is what I'm going to do about it.
You show Thunder-based shared it too. That's even funnier.
Because Congress has completely turned their back on us and they've done treasonous acts, I'm going to peacefully walk through the front doors and do something that they're not going to be very happy about.
But
I'm going to dress up nice.
Getting your face thrown to the ground.
I've told you before that they fly a lot of
you can't go right into the White House, dude.
But they actually have a sign that says, please don't record. Well, you know what, Congress?
Either one. You're going to get arrested.
I think the American people deserve the truth.
Yeah, that if he actually does that, the only thing he's going to succeed in doing is getting his teeth kicked in while getting his teeth caved in when he's getting his face thrown down to the floor and cuffed.
But yeah, I agree with you, Trooper. Go ahead. because right there, that's one thing 100%. If you're walking into any government official, hell, even the post office incorrectly and looking dangerous, there are security there that'll fucking beat your ass and arrest you.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Postal Service security.
They can kill you. They're allowed to kill you. That's not a joke. That old man with a gun is allowed. He is waiting. He has been waiting for the day for 50 years for some stupid motherfucker to walk in and be like, give me your mail. Pow, 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 pow.
No, he goes, I don't want your mail. I want your stamps. Give me your stamps.
And he'll still shoot you. He'll still shoot you. Stamps are worth money. I have some rare stamps that are worth a few $100s a piece.
I want your forever stamps.
Right? But yeah, no
Depending
joke.
as to how old they are, they could be worth thousands, even tens of thousands.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I know, I understand that. I'm just making fun of the fact that you're trying to rob a post office. Of all the places you rob a post office.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. There probably is some valuable shit back there, but that's not the point. It means you have to go find it.
Yeah, you wonder why people get pepper sprayed or tasered when they go to an ICE facility, not realizing.
I mean, it's great that he has, like, it's great he's trying to spread the word about the Purple Party, but he's doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, he's doing it definitely the wrong way. Like, if you're doing Purple People Party the right way, you sit in the middle. You can't just act aggressive. Like, I'll let you know right now, dude, that is trying to talk about the Purple Party. I'm the fucking leader, and I'm aggressive as fuck. But I know when and where to be aggressive, and that is not the time or place. You only be
going to the Capitol building and going to the Capitol building and acting all aggressive is not the way.
No, it's not. You sit down and talk. I'm just waiting for them to call me or send me an email accordingly or leave me a voicemail saying, hey, by the way, we actually are the government officials. This isn't a scam, this, and this. Contact us at this number. And I will be calling and be like, leader of the Purple People Party here. We can talk. Let's get this going in a proper trifecta, proper triforce. It needs to be 3 parties standing because it's not fair and it's not correct when you have a sports team left and right. There needs to be 3 parties to shift because there's more people in the middle shifting between left and right than there are going left and right. It's not a joke. More people
But
are.
don't get it wrong. The revolution has started.
It has.
It starts with the people.
It does. And you know who's going to win besides the Purple People Party? The right. Nothing against the Democrats. They've been the longest standing in the longest time.
The Democrats are scaring their own people away.
They are, because only the radicals are winning around, and all the people that were regular Democrats are running away and going to the center, the Purple Party like us, or they're going to the Republican side. And that's what's been happening. I've been watching it. All the regular or actual sane Democrats are leaving the Democratic Party because they have rational thinking and common sense. You don't have rational thinking and common sense, you're sadly on the far left. It's not trying to be a dick, but look, a penis. It's hanging in big and floppy. But on that note, next up, thing. Thank you, Thunder.
Let me go ahead and catch you up on everything that's been happening with Zohran Mamdani and his government-run grocery store plan. So Mamdani recently announced that these stores would offer a basket of essential goods, ladies and gentlemen, meat, eggs, milk, and other everyday items at prices set 30% below retail, right? Then he was asked a very basic question. How are you going to stop people from abusing the discounts, buying up cheaper products and reselling them at a higher price?
If you pause,
and he and his A+ staff came up with the idea of some type of identification system. Yes, gentlemen, you cannot make any of this up. So we'll get into that as well as what the president had to say upon hearing.
Talk about right there.
We also got to get into the news involving.
Here's the one thing. I'm not trying to be a dick, but the Democratic Party, what have they been against this whole fucking time? Voter ID, voter registration, ID, or identification in general. Here's the problem. You know what they're asking for all this shit? And the Democrats been asking for, same thing with Obama, for all his stuff saying, no voter ID, but I need you to have an ID or anything if you want to get into my my certain parties or certain things. They want voter ID. They just don't want to tell you. vote for it and vote for the act that Trump's pushing for the big bill thing. It
Never gonna happen.
Oh, the Save America app.
No, it should happen. For the sheer fact is, if you actually read it, like I did, which took a fucking forever, but nonetheless, it's talking about voter registration and voter ID, which makes sense anyways because you do it anyways. You know what you have when you're here in Michigan before you have a license? You get yourself an identification from the Social Security place. That's what I did. Got myself an actual ID. You get those here. You get shit for that.
Yeah, I had my first one at 3. My first ID card was when I was 3.
I got mine at like 15. Then I got my actual driver's license. My first one at 16. Then my other one at 18 and such. I went up from there.
I needed one if I wanted to take the stage. By going on stage, I started at 3, so I had to have an ID at least.
You use some kind of identification of who the fuck you are. That is put in there for certain parts and reasons. Also know if you're an American citizen and or if someone steals and abducts you, they can identify you. That is what it's also for. It's for your safety and clause. It's also to make sure people don't cheat, which is what is the one thing and also most Democrats are known for, cheating. It's not being a stats, actual statistics. Math is math. Math doesn't lie. Math is the only thing in the universe that is like 100% everybody fucking can understand. It's universal in every language. Everybody knows what 1 + 1 is. It's 2. Everybody can see what math is. They can see what numbers mean, and they can understand and put them together and be like, okay, this means this. This is math. This calculates this. This much distance of this much weight, of this much velocity moves at this much speed becomes this at this certain time and weight and everything else. Like that all makes sense. How
I'm gonna make I
know
Fairly
that
Odd
shit.
Parents.
Hated it.
Crocker was right when he said, only with Fairly Odd Parents can you make 1 + 1 = fish.
Yeah, magic and
Or,
make
2
believe.
+ 2 = fish.
Yeah, magic and make believe is something that doesn't actually fucking make sense. Like if you can alter reality,
Meaning,
we're not alter reality.
no matter
And
what,
we're not in the Matrix.
no
We can
matter
edit.
where you go, it's the same.
Yeah.
We all see the same numbers. We all see the same equations. How we solve said equations
Dimensions.
is different. Yes.
Distance, weight.
But the answers are always going to be the same.
100% agree. I agree on that. But on that note, we'll hit back to what he's talking about, and then we're going to shift off to the next video after that.
Primary race that goes down in Michigan. Actually, that election takes place tomorrow. Michigan Senate race involving Abdul El Sayed and some cringe-worthy identity politics aimed at black voters, which is straight out of the Democratic playbook, of course. And then we got to head to Wisconsin. We got the socialist card-carrying DSA member, dues paid up, gubernatorial candidate Francesca Hong, and a bit of hypocrisy going on with the event that she's holding where, they need ID to get in. And so, I mean, we got a lot to get into, ladies and gentlemen. But first, if you do enjoy the content, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. That's the best way you can tell me. Subscribe to stay locked in with the future videos. And shout out to everybody, especially those who watch to the very end. Let's go ahead and jump into it and start right over here. And so let's go ahead and start right here, ladies and gentlemen, with Mom Donnie answering the question of how will you police those who look to take advantage of these wonderful discounts that this government-run grocery store will offer. Take a listen.
That's funny.
How are you going to keep people from taking advantage of that, that deal, basically? And is there going to be a limit on the number of items that someone can take that are discounted at that level from that essential basket?
So our RFP makes very clear that this is a program for New Yorkers to be able to put food on the table, not a program for people to be able to make a quick buck through reselling. I'm going to pass it over to our EDC head, G-Pack, to add some additional details.
Right over. You didn't even answer.
Yes, if you look at our RFP for the operator, we are looking to make sure that we target New Yorkers, whether it be at sort of a library card-esque thing, and also we manage who's buying and that is focused on everyday New Yorkers. So we are mindful of that. And so we're going to make sure that we have all the things in place to ensure that that does not happen.
Yeah, and so there you have that. And listen, they try to sanitize the language, and we're going to get into that language in a moment, because if you notice something that was said there, very specific, but they try to sanitize the language by saying a library card. let's not mince words, ladies and gentlemen. It's a form of identification, an ID. That's the only way you'll be able to track and make sure there aren't abusers of this discounts. That's the only way. You have to have ID to make sure this person is doing it, that person is not doing it, so on and so forth. But
no, right there. That's all we needed for that video right there.
The only way this scheme is going to work for him is just like more like a subscription service,
and that still requires some kind of identification.
It requires some kind of form of ID. So it's just this. It doesn't work.
They're trying to run it off of no ID for their foreign illegals that vote for them, so they can win the election, and then they turn right around and go, "Oh, we need identification for other things."
Anyway,
and on purpose, and also it's a way to pass fake identification to illegal immigrants that are actually invaders, which they've been proving they're not illegal immigrants. They're just in that they're invaders because they're raping, pillaging, and murdering. And there's so much evidence, there's so much proof, there's so many videos, and people are just ignoring the little girls being raped, ignoring the women being beaten, ignoring the guys being stabbed to death or murdered because of some guy going durka durka and murdering them in a different language because they believe in that they're pedophile worshiping a fake false god is going to send them to heaven after replacing your good soul in hell. No, go eat a dick and have a whole bag of them. You fucking go fucking
protect our constitutional rights. That is the primary obligation.
What does that mean?
Well, during COVID, we completely dismantled our constitutional rights. We began censoring people in violation.
Okay, but I'm not. You're saying what not to do. I'm asking what to do. But I want to talk about.
That's something to do. That is the number one priority. We protect the Constitution. The Constitution was written.
Forgive me, but you're talking about rights, and I'm asking about a potential public health crisis that is coming.
And it has come. We have measles outbreak. Right now we have the parasite that makes you give you massive diarrhea. We have, or we just recently had
building public case for trees.
We had there's some states that's salmonella contaminated eggs.
You want to know why?
Because RFK Jr. Fired all the people whose job it was to monitor that stuff.
There's no way it would have spread that fast within that short period of time. You know what it took? It took 4 years prior when they let in 20 million illegal immigrants that did carry the sickness diseases, where they proved in America beforehand did not have those sickness diseases, and we barely had any because almost all of them were extinct in our country, in our area, to start allowing in migrants undocumented. As long as they were documented, we would be able to follow and know who the fuck did and tracked what and where. Or bringing in people.
But it also isn't helping with the fact that they are also releasing millions upon millions of ticks and mosquitoes filled with pathogens.
Thank you, Bill Gates.
Into our farms and into our farms, into our forests, into any open area, any open rural areas.
And they proved it and stated that he was the person who's been fading and funding that shit, and that people have been trying to go after him. I've watched a lot of military men that actually just literally go after ticks. It's fucking insane. There's videos all about it, about these guys fucking going after swarms of ticks that are being dropped, which they've improved, where you can drop a small little projectile from orbit or from a far distance and they land down and they still survive. Their eggs do. Mm-hmm. And more than half plus spread out. So if they put
I've seen videos of people catching the helicopters literally hovering over their fields, dropping these millions upon millions of ticks into their fields and everything.
Yep. And it happens a lot, and it's been proven often, and people get it hidden. That's why I like that whole the one news thing that shows you the middle ground, where there's all the hidden shit that's you don't get seen from the left or the right. I look at all that shit in the middle and go, hey, by the way, which they should represent people like us for the Pro People Party, because it would make more sense than anything, is we're literally the middle going, I look at the left, I look at the right, and I go, here's where it really is. Sadly, the right is right more than the left. The left is right twice a day, but the right is right 10 times a day.
The problem is that the centralists are making the center party look bad.
Well, yeah, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they don't know how to run an actual center properly.
And
All we
it's
need is
making
proper
people
funding.
kind of a
Once
little
we get
more
the proper
worried to
funding,
go to the
we will be
center.
running accordingly, and we will make sure that there's a third party solidified from now on with common sense arguments by the people, because the people that actually like, hey man, we're down here, we know what really is going on. They don't know what the fuck's going on because they're up there and they got all this money, and we're sitting here going living paycheck, lucky if we can fucking eat or not, working our asses off, saving ourselves whenever we can, and sacrificing everything whenever. They don't care. They only care about our vote. They don't care about us. We care about us. We care about the people. That's why I talk about health. That's why I talk about relationships. That's why I talk about communication. I don't talk about it just because of it's fun. I talk about it to help everyone. But hit it, Benny Show. This guy's fucking awesome.
It's called building a public case for treason and sedition, potentially. We'll see what happens, but there is a conspiracy probe that's going on right here. And it seems like that the feds are finally getting ready to drop charges on those to put President Trump in prison and use their federal authorities to spy on him, arrest him, raid him, and collude in order to manufacture intents and create 2016 Russian election interference narrative. That is a conspiracy that is ongoing today from the FBI open investigation into Donald Trump for being a Russian agent with no evidence. Why would they open this investigation? Because he fired James Comey. So in case you're wondering if we have a weaponized federal government, if you're not wondering, you wouldn't watch this channel if you're actually wondering that, but if you need perhaps further evidence in our voluminous library of evidence now, the president fires the FBI director, and the FBI immediately attacks the president by opening up a nasty investigation into whether the president is a Russian foreign agent.
What? No.
You think these people?
If you guys pay attention to the politics of what's been going on and how we've been cutting off oil supplies and cutting off fuel supplies,
newly declassified
everything else, you know who we're strangling? Not just Iran. We're strangling Russia. We're strangling China. We're strangling the other greater powers. That's what America is doing in a smart,
firing
tactical way.
What? How on earth does firing someone for not? How on earth does firing someone for not doing their job right warrant being called a Russian spy?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Not unless
Someone's seen a little too much. I think someone's seen a little too much spy dramas lately.
Yeah. All right, let's do this last couple and let's wrap this up because we are getting there. All right, what's this last? This is Cyberpunk Dingo. He's really cool.
What is up, guys? It is your friendly neighborhood Dingo, and today it's coming out of touch. Now, I've shown you guys some videos that show that the Spanish government is not being entirely truthful about what's going on in Ceuta, especially 1,000 people invaded a town of 80,000 people. They're saying the vast majority of these people have left, but that doesn't appear to be the case. And crazy enough, independent journalist Nick Shirley decided to find out, and what he found out was utterly insane. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen it come this close to physical harm, but of course, when it comes to that is to be expected. Let's have a quick look.
do not like dogs. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Now we got people throwing stuff at us.
All right, so yeah, we'll cut this one short. I'll just cut up to what happened. They have this happen. They start chasing him and actually pull knives out to try to kill him. So this next show, this guy's been
to play one little bit of devil's advocate. Wouldn't you be the same if you were someone was coming up to you and asking you random questions, putting gun cameras in your face?
No, you don't just randomly assault and try to stab them and kill them.
Well, no, I mean not go so far as doing what they did, but I'm saying it's like
that. What happened was they realized that he just exposed them, saying they were there to invade. He has video proof of them stating this. They were showing up purposely to try to invade from the inside and act like migrants when actually they're all soldiers for Allah. That's not a joke. They got caught saying this. And Nick Shirley's getting ready to leave, and they attacked him, trying to kill him for exposing the truth. This is not the first time. And that's all he does, just show up and ask questions, because he can speak multiple languages. He's multilingual. Being multilingual is a good thing. I used to people like, you can only you can't speak more than 2 languages. I'm like, yes, you can. There's a bunch of people. I know people that speak 9 languages or more. I could speak up to 3 back in the day, maybe 2 now.
I'm multilingual.
Yeah, I used to speak 4 at max. It was pretty fun. Just flipping between English to Spanish to Arabic to French. It was fun. I don't speak that shit anymore. I just speak English. I barely speak Spanish now. I understand it. I know when people are talking shit, but that's it. I don't care anymore. I'm just like, okay, just ignore them. That's all you can do is just ignore them until it's time. You see them try to go after you, then it's time to react and be self-defense.
Federal prosecutors
hit it, homie.
Dropped charges against 3 more people accused of damaging the Lincoln Memorial. NPR's Rachel Treisman reports.
The Trump administration has long accused vandals of damaging the pool's liner, but the U.S. Attorney's Office for D.C. moved Friday to dismiss the case against a former Olympian who was indicted last month. Prosecutors said new evidence points to a rushed paint job. Then they dropped misdemeanor charges against 3 other people. Attorney Alan Dale represents one of them.
They're all charged with doing about the same thing, putting their hand in the reflecting. So how would you
be a rush paint job here in time?
President Trump has since pushed leaders' assessment, continuing to blame vandalism. Rachel Treisman, NPR.
It has happened.
News.
They have video proof of that.
The U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, Janine Pirro, and Trump.
No, they have. How vandalizing when they actually had video. They have video of actual people reaching in and slashing it with knives.
They drained it and they never found any slashing.
No,
you know what they did find? They found tire tracks.
They found shit. I've seen the videos, so they have.
I'm just not gonna. I'm tired. I don't want to argue.
No, it's not. It's just there's both sides. That's the problem. There's both side arguments there.
Yeah.
I'm just stating that there is, but the thing is that it's over a pool thing. There's more important things than that. There's the war going on right now and all the other shit. Like Trump's dealing with his own shit right now. Like, I think we're more worried about the enemies than we are a pool. It's just people need to stop doing stupid shit. I don't know why they keep doing stupid shit. It's petty.
Planned. Developing news coming out today, August 3rd.
Oh yeah, we gotta refresh that one. But no, Trooper, I agree with some of it. Just seems like it's more of a look over here, pay attention to this, don't pay attention to this. So it could be all a psyop all in itself. You're probably right when it comes to that. It's probably just a fucking psyop. And it's a big lie that just so we can distract people. Because that's really what's going on with a lot of this shit. But hit it, Thunderbase. Holy shit, Fenrir, I see you again. You're muted.
I don't think you guys wanted to watch me eat.
Developing news
know.
coming today. Third,
Kinda turned me
as we're
on.
hearing that the talks that were scheduled to take place have fallen apart. Everyone has denied that there will be any talks, and we're hearing Donald Trump is preparing for a massive strike, anything we've ever seen before, dating back past two. He said Trump's true social Iranian leadership is unbelievably duplicitous. They ask for a meeting. Some would say beg talks to begin with more in the immediate future. And they say openly and proudly that they're not having any discussions, that nothing is being talked about, and they're only dealing with Oman. They then go on their usual blather in saying the Strait of Hormuz will be operated powerfully by them, when it is already completely controlled by the United Navy and our blockade, or as some say, the United States' wall of steel. Nothing gets through to Iran unless we want through, unless a deal or total accomplished. Whether Iran wants to admit it or not, we are in fact talking of a solution to a problem that they have caused for decades. It is very simple. Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. Matter President Donald J. Trump, and if he is saying there will either be a deal or there will be total surrender. Now, here coming out today, August 26, Iran denies contradicting Trump's weekend announcement. Spikes no new negotiations with Iran is planned. U.S. officials are telling CBS News U.S. CENTCOM is now seeking a creative idea to punish dropping bombs on critical infrastructure systems, the likes of Iran, greater than anything since World War II. And now they're saying that is not enough. When they are asking CENTCOM to think of creative ways to punish the IRGC. And take a look coming out today as well. Trump says that Tehran has its last chance to sign anything big could be on the way. Now, Trump says canceled Iran attacks have been the biggest since World War II. And also, as you recall, Trump is considering striking energy targets. And take a look here right now in the United States. We're hearing that our critical infrastructure systems are being hit by cyber attacks. They suspect it could be the IR. Representative Turner said it should be pardoned. The U.S. is currently probing cyber attacks on our water systems, and we also receive IRGC could be going after our grids as well.
Every last chance before decapitation. Planned, still planned.
So yeah, that's the kind of thing that like America we're known for, is the whole FAFO thing. You fuck around, find out kind of thing. Like the more you piss us off, the worse it gets for you. And people have actually paid attention to the actual history of the war. It started 47 years ago when they said death to America and they were going to attack us. And they did do attacks. There's history and everything else about this. People study it. That's why I like history. It usually tells the truth. Usually. Sometimes it's told in the name of the victors, but there's still some aspects of truth dibbled in there because there has to be for them to say what they said. They could have said one thing, but it means it's the opposite, depending on if you study everything else. But I've checked this shit out for years. It's insane. And then also if you study real history, it goes even further, 1,400 plus years of invasions and patriarchy and control and death and murder. That happened a lot. People pay attention to why we did the Crusades. The Crusades was created because of that. That's the real reason. I was wrong for years, and I admit it. I thought the Crusade was meant just to go after and hunt everybody else and witches. No, that was the very end of the Crusade. That's when it got corrupt. Before it got corrupt, when it was just and right for the first couple hundred years, they did everything right. But then the church got greedy. Once the church got greedy, which was actually the time of the certain said, what was it, cardinal or whatever that became the high priest, was actually the symbol of the devil. He actually did run, so technically the devil did run for so many years. As he actually studied his name, it did come to 666, which is the crazy fucking thing. I don't remember exactly the century. I think it was the 16th century, and it ran until like the mid 16th century, almost to the 17th century, and then he passed and was finally taken back over by the Holy Crusade again. And then it shifted from there to common times for a while before the evil corrupted and took everybody over in the 7 deadly sins by using certain things to corrupt each one of us. I know because 2 of the 7 deadly sins fucked me up the worst, which was lust and rage, like of wrath. Just wrath. Yeah, wrath and rage and stuff. Like just straight up like lust and wrath took over me for the longest time. I don't have envy. I've never been jealous of anybody. I get pissed off. I get irritated watching people that did nothing in their life and they fucking have everything, where I worked my ass off and got nothing. Didn't make me jealous though. It just made me go, that's how it is in life. All right. So I got to work harder and improve myself, because it also means I can say, fuck you, I'm better, because I didn't have to fucking rely on mommy and daddy. The only thing my mommy and daddy did forever for me was they taught me and trained me and conditioned me and set me off in the world and says, you're ready, go. Now, and that made me ready. I learned what I needed to learn, understood what I needed to know. I needed to know who was manipulative, liars, cheaters, and such, or they would screw me over. Sad thing is I got a big heart, so I got screwed over because of my big heart, because I help people. And the 12 years of loyalty to people that screwed me over with movies, along with everybody else. Big heart screwed me over because I was kind. Now, we have a company. We have a group. Thunderbase here, they got to get through him. They got to get through Llama. They got to get through Trooper. They got to get through Intelligent. They got to get through Fenrir before they get to me now. Before I even go, no. They all told me no. I trust them. Because this is the Chaotic Minds. And this is the CEO. We all connect and trust each other. But I believe that was it for everything. So, on that note, the Chaotic Era Odyssey, CEO, which is all of us right here. Everybody here plus Llama, but he's resting because he works earlier and longer than most of us. I don't know how the fuck he does it, to be honest. I appreciate and respect him so much. I got stamina, but he has a different world of stamina, different universe. We are the Chaotic Era Odyssey. The world is chaotic. It is a new era, and it is all of us, all of our Odyssey for the Chaotic Era Odyssey. This is CEO, the umbrella of everything we do and everything we've created and built together. Next on the list is the thing that started it all, the GMK, the Grey Mercenary Knights. This brought to you by the CEO with our new show leader, Fenrir here. As we have me as just the boss in the back, besides Thunderbase and Llama. We have the front runner himself, Fenrir, as stands here. As now, when you guys do the shows, he's the guy. When he says orders, you listen to him until I come in and double check with him. And if he says yes, then I'll say something. If not, it's Fenrir's job. And it's out of respect, but I'll still take the legalities out of safety for Fenrir. On that note, we have Rolling to Die. Something here, Dark Trooper, if you want to say.
Tune in on Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Rolling to Die podcast, where us, including some of the guys who are not here, play D&D for a couple of hours, and Henry the Heartsmace is our DM sometimes. Most times, as you say.
I'd say most, but there are other people.
What is our campaign this week? I think it's the next stage in our 2D campaign, I believe.
It is the to be continued that Llama set you guys all off on, where it was supposed to be just, hey, we're going to a nice town and healing in a nice apothecary and then getting some gear for Llama's character and all the rest of you guys so you can all be souped up, because I was going to give each one of you like a blue and be all generous and everything. Llama, his chaotic, because he played it right. I respect it. I love it. That's how D&D works. He played his character chaotic neutral the correct way, and he even made my Elijah Snowwolf. That's a level 20 that could have killed all of you in one hit. pissed her off, and she's like, opening a world, you're gonna go talk to Llama himself and Mayhem and Lunal, and then he fucks that up and sucks you guys into two choices: either the astral plane or the Fey world. And that all depends on your rolls.
I know I'm landing somewhere very dangerous due to the fact that Lang rolled a nat 1.
You and a couple guys that all rolled under 50 are going to the astral plane. Anybody else that rolled certain numbers are going to the Fey world and landing in different.
I think I rolled a 56.
You better hope you have some either intelligence or wisdom, because if you're in the astral plane and you don't have either, you can't move.
I rolled a 47.
Artificers are known for their intelligence.
So you luck out. You'll probably be the only one that has to drag everybody else through the astral planes. But you'll tune in on that on Sunday.
Wait.
You rolled that one. I feel bad for you, Thunderbase. I've been talking about that and thinking about that this whole week of what's going to happen to you with a nat 100.
I have a 15 in intelligence and a 13 in wisdom. So I have a +2 and a +1.
Yeah, I got 56.
+2 in intelligence, +1 in wisdom.
Okay, and
I have a +2 in intelligence and a +1 in wisdom.
All right, so if you were in the astral
So you and I are the same.
Yep.
You and I are the same then on that, because that's the exact same.
Yep, you guys are both good and safe then. Anybody else that has a 0 or a negative? Negative means you move backwards. You got to figure that out. 0 means you can't move at all and someone has to drag you and pull you.
Oh, wow. Is this for intelligence?
Yeah, if you're stuck in the astral plane, yes, and you're literally floating technically in space.
But I got
on that
56
note, Dominant Visions, GMK presents Dominant Visions. Talk your part.
Okay. With upcoming art coming soon, I have an official date for you guys to have a look at it, and it will be presented in a slideshow form. Be on the lookout in the late of August 29th through the 31st. It will be looked over and reviewed, with the illustrations are going to be looked over through Thunderbase and through Lampa.
I'm super excited to see these.
Be expecting.
Sage has been working his ass off doing so many different things, and on top of doing the art as well for this. And then we're going to upgrade everything right after, because you're going to see what Llama's been working on, why he's so tired. He's creating life! All right, guys. Thunderbase?
Yep, and then bringing you your visual production, your sound production, and what runs my whole thing is Sunday Bisu Productions, in which, like I said last time, be on the lookout, because sometime either towards the end of this month or the beginning of next month, I will be having a new album released, non-EDM album. It is a cinematic classical album, so be on the lookout.
Ooh.
It is so cool.
And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you stay up to date on all of the new releases. But with that, thank you for joining us. I am Devontae Ewing, aka DJ Thunderbase, and I have been your host for the evening. Don't forget to join us next week, same time, same place, for the next episode of The Chaotic Mind.
Have a good night, everybody.